fans, welcome to Wrestling Gab. It's
Hello.
March, it's Monday, and it's the
is.
first Monday of March.
Yay, the first Monday
And
of March.
it's time for
Raw.
Monday Night Raw.
Monday Night Raw. Monday Night Raw. Woo! Monday Night Raw. We're showing some 2 months ago shit with Randy Orton and Edge. Wow, gotta love the motherfucking recaps.
Well, because they're getting ready
my
for
favorite.
Beth Phoenix. She's coming tonight.
She returns to Raw so she can yak at Randy Orton about what a bad guy he is.
Is she going to get RKO'd?
And Luke's telling us, hey, you're not muted. Yeah. We
It's our
actually
first
didn't
couple weeks.
fuck up today.
It's funny because it feels like weeks, but it was just 2 shows. Last couple weeks, you know.
Last couple of weeks of not doing it right.
AJ
Ew.
Styles,
Aleister Black
There's
tonight.
a lot of good matches tonight.
Ew.
It was supposed to be Asuka versus Shayna Baszler, but Asuka got hurt. So that's not happening. Now it's Kairi Sane and Shayna Baszler.
So Aaron's not really leaving. He's there, but he should leave so he can enjoy his concert
He can hang out with us and
without
enjoy
being
his concert.
distracted.
It's called multitasking.
Do you really enjoy it though?
Ooh, they're
if you're
starting
not
to show
really
up
in the
Brock.
moment? I don't think so.
Whatever you want to call it.
Right? Anyways, roll call. I think Ayla was in here a little bit ago, or I saw her anyway. So, Hi, Ayla. Hi, AA Ron. Hi, Luke. We got Luke in the chat. We've got Sonic in the chat. Hello, Sonic. I think I saw
There's
the
Larry.
Fiend earlier. Hey, the Fiend. Nice to see you in the chat. And we also have Brandon in the chat. Hey, Brandon.
Hey, Brandon.
He's like, hey, I found an apartment. And we've got Larry, like you said, Larry. Hey, Larry, nice to see you back, bud.
Good to see everybody in here.
Looks like we've got Brock coming down, like Travis said. He's coming down. He's got his mouthpiece, Paul Heyman. The guy everybody hates, loves to hate, hates to love, whichever way you look at it. I
Hates
don't
to-
mind Brock Lesnar.
I like Brock. Who doesn't like Brock?
Oh, Aaron hates him,
Aaron.
remember? Aaron
April 5th, WrestleMania.
hates him immensely.
That's going to get exciting.
Yeah, it is.
And that's it. I mean, we're almost on we're already on the road, but we're
Yes.
we're one pay-per-view away.
Yes.
Elimination Chamber this Sunday. Mm-hmm. And then, bam.
Yes.
Nothing stopping us.
Nope, nothing. Absolutely nothing at all is stopping us from anything. Yes, ear helping did not help.
Boom.
Whew. All right. Oh, Larry's letting us know he subscribed after Saturday night. Well, that was awesome.
That's
of you.
awesome.
Thank you so
One
much.
of our new subs.
Woo.
That is awesome. It's nice to get those.
Yes.
We might even hit 250 tonight if we get 2 more people to subscribe.
Ooh, like real people.
We're a quarter of the way to $1,000 if we ever get there.
The
I'm sure we
Fiend
will
is
over
letting you
time.
know that Tree Travis, there's no sleep till Brooklyn.
Bam, 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 it. Bam, bam.
No sleep. Till Brooklyn. No, no.
All right, what's Paul Heyman got to say? Brock looks pretty good. He's looking thinner.
Yeah,
I think he's pounding, clanging and banging.
probably is a little bit, right? Getting cleaned up a little.
Got a hair did. Maybe even some color up there because I'm sure there's some gray in it.
Right? Putting some stuff all up in it.
Crowd does not like Brock Lesnar tonight. Which, isn't necessarily true because when his music pops, they all jump up and down and scream.
They're in Brooklyn, New York, so I guess that makes a difference, right?
Uh-huh. I'm excited for tonight's show. If they do it right, it'll be great.
Yeah.
But it just seems like WWE likes to do these 5-10 minute matches and then talk the whole time.
Yeah, it's starting to,
That
Get
AEW one
annoying.
was just like a breath of fresh air.
considering that they do action constantly, it's kind of nice for sure.
Same amount of matches as like a Raw, but just constant action.
Yep. Oh, hyped up fraud?
Is he talking about McIntyre?
What?
All right, well, we're listening into Paul Heyman. We got Brock Lesnar in the ring if you're just joining us.
And we're going to hear why people cheer for Drew McIntyre.
Well, they cheated to get him out, but that's fine. It's not really cheating, is it?
Yeah.
It's wrestling. It's a battle royal.
Maybe.
Ricochet kicked him in the balls, and McIntyre hit him with the Claymore, knocked him out. It's not really cheating.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Interesting.
Uh-oh. Some facts?
No, what Paul Heyman's saying.
Oh.
His recap of testicle hitting and stuff like that.
Well, that's what happened.
By Ricochet. Da, da, da.
I was honestly worried that Brock was going to go all the way to the end.
Right? That would have been really weird,
was
huh?
Huh?
Yeah.
But how they did it, just through the first 15, and then number 16 gets him out.
Mm-hmm.
And then they move forward.
Yeah.
Or whatever, 17 maybe. I think Ricochet was 16, and then...
Yeah, it was something like that.
Claymore was 17.
Or it was like 15, 16 or something like that.
Right.
Something like that. Ooh, can he? No.
That match is the one that's just like, I bet against Brock too many times at WrestleMania that it's hard for me to say that anybody else can beat him.
Right.
Because I said it with Roman Reigns year after year after year. And it just never happened.
Right.
Seth Rollins got him. But that was because he was leaving. And then he ended up coming back.
Aaron wants us to let him know how Humberto does, and he's leaving now, so he's going to go. All right, Aaron, bye.
All right, see you, boss. That looks like it's going to be a tag team match later on. Angel Garza.
Oh.
Andrade versus Rey Mysterio
and Humberto.
Humberto.
All right. We got Harry in the chat. Hey, Harry.
Harry, good to see you in here.
Nice to see you in the chat.
Thanks for joining us over the weekend.
Larry's saying Drew is a really great wrestler.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he also had said, I had a great time Saturday with you guys. Awesome.
It was great hanging out with you.
We've got some Drew McIntyre
And there's a lot
out.
of good people in the chat.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like there's a lot of people in there tonight.
Sonic says, what did you guys think of my AEW Revolution review that I did at 2 a.m. in the morning?
Right? 2 a.m., that's some dedication right there, man. And he's like, I got to be to work at like 6 or 7. I can't remember what time you said. I was like, whoa. And he gave a complete play-by-play of the whole entire show.
Nice.
He was up till, well, I mean, obviously till at least 3 because it was, he started at 2 and it was like an hour and a half, or not an hour and a half, an hour and 5-minute video.
Yeah. Wow. Dedication indeed. Ayla says, she's crafty. She gets around. And she asked Brandon what side of town he's getting his apartment, but he never said. So, Brandon, if you're still out there, let us know what side of town you're getting your apartment.
I was going to ask the exact same question,
right?
But I didn't really want to have him answer. I don't know. I didn't know if
you can say north or south, east or west. If you can tell the coordinates of Pocatello that way.
No, Brandon, he'll just give us his address.
It's at... No!
So what's going to happen here? So
I don't know, but
obviously McIntyre comes down to the ring, gets in Brock's face, and Brock looks like he's backing up a little bit, but with a smile on his face.
He's like, ha ha ha, you funny.
Oh shit! Bam! Claymore! Brock went to attack him and got hit with the Claymore. Brock thought he could be sneaky.
Drew knew he was going to do it. I think he's been watching, what do you call that when...
Recaps?
Yeah, he's been watching the recaps. No, you know when the NFL guys, like, watch the play-by-play, what do you call that?
Just watching tape.
Watching tape. I think Drew's been watching Brock's tapes.
He's been scouting him.
He's been scouting him, knowing exactly how he is. So he gave him a big kick to the Claymore face. And Brock's like, oh my God, I broke it. And Drew's like, I just snorted some Coke earlier. Just gotta get that out of my nose. I'm all high, whatnot. What a freak.
Look at that. Look, he's like, I got you.
Big
old Claymore.
He made sure he knew he was coming. Just kidding. Aaron's like, Delete, did you see I sent you? Welcome, Colt Cabana. Oh, yeah, I didn't show you that something about Colt Cabana to something. I don't know. I didn't show you Instagram stuff. After, yesterday sometime. I haven't seen Travis until about 45 minutes ago, so.
Yeah, we don't hang out on weekdays.
I usually go to work. Let's see. Okay, I'm going. Blah, 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 blah. And Harry said, howdy. And Luke said, I will say that this build-up with Brock and Drew has been about as perfect as WWE has done in a long time. If Brock wins, I feel it will ruin this amazing story.
Brock's pissed off now.
No, man.
His face is like just... kind of looks like an old man that fell down and he can't get up.
He's like, I've got constipation. Harry says, all right, I'm going to go so I can do some things, but I will be back, I promise.
All right, well, we'll see you just a little bit.
We're holding you to that promise, Harry. Just kidding. If you don't come back, it's all right. Hopefully everything's all right. Larry says, do you watch Being the Elite on YouTube?
I do not. I probably should. A couple little things I should add in there. I don't even watch The Dark. Yeah. And there's always a pretty good match on there, and I don't even watch that. I don't know why, per se. Just time, I think.
True. It was like Old Town versus Chubbuck, right? Like, give us that kind of type of thing. Sonic says, I had to be at work at 6 a.m. And Harry's like, recaps, ? Oh, I meant like watching the tapes like the NFL guys do.
Right, scouting.
Ayla's let me know I sound a bit better or a lot better. Thank you. I'm glad I sound a little bit better. I don't sound like I'm losing my voice. Not hacking up a storm for all of you out there with my irritation. Before? Yeah, I coughed like Friday night a lot while we were doing SmackDown. And then AEW, I coughed some during that.
That was our second biggest show ever.
So
that we've done. The biggest one that we've done so far is the first SmackDown. Oh, look behind him.
Oh, there he is. He got
another
him again.
Claymore off the top of the ramp.
Ooh. He hit him so hard he fell down himself. He's like, I've got you.
Brock's not used to being treated like this.
Aww.
Oh, McIntyre, is he stealing the belt?
He can't.
I thought he was going to walk off.
He's like, I'm going to take this.
You're going to hit him with it?
It's going to be mine.
Wow. Brock Lesnar.
Oh,
was the last time you saw him just get decimated like that?
I don't think that was respectful of the belt. I feel that Drew McIntyre didn't need to throw it at Brock. I think that was kind of a disrespectful thing. Is he going to hit him with a third one? He's like, come on,
he's going to hit him with a third one. Bam! That's number 3.
Yeah.
The crowd's going bonkers.
So I wonder if people like right there can hear what they're saying to each other. Because like Brock did say something to him. But he like yelled something back. I don't know what, but that's funny. We have Starlight Glimmer in the chat. Hey, Starlight. Starlight's like, what? With big eyes? Like, what's going on?
3 claymores.
Oh, Drew
Brock Lesnar's just laid out.
He came down and beat up Brock Lesnar.
3 claymores. That's it.
Yep.
Now he's pointing to the WrestleMania sign.
He's like, I'll get you later. I'll get you later, bro.
If that doesn't main event WrestleMania, then there's something wrong.
Well, WWE is kind of dumb. Larry says, Goldberg did some damage to Brock a couple of years ago.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Not surprising.
Well, if tonight would have been a title fight, we might have got a new champion. Because when Brock was prepared for Goldberg, he beat him at Mania, got his title back.
Right.
But sometimes, I guess you could take anybody in a rush.
Well, if you take people by surprise.
Yeah, in a rush.
Like, if you take it, kind of like, well, Brock kind of will do it sometimes, too. He'll, be sneaky behind their backs and whatnot. Hey, you're not going to attack me, and then he does. Brah! I'm pretty sure you could almost beat anybody.
Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Blah.
Rawr.
The vampire.
Brock's like, rawr. Everybody's like, ah. Larry's, oh yeah, he already said what Larry said. Glenn Hunt's in the chat. Hey, Glenn Hunt, nice to see you, bud. Says first game volleyball tournament weekend this Saturday, Rhodes College, 9:30 a.m.
Nice. Who doesn't like college basketball or volleyball?
I don't know. I've never watched it.
Volleyball? It's fun.
The college volleyball?
Yeah, it's
on
fun.
TV? No.
Oh, I've never watched it on
Celestia.
Well, I've seen it on TV.
We've got Celestia McLean in the chat. Hello, Celestia.
Hello.
This was unexpected. I just want Brock to end his champion reign.
And it looks like it's going to happen.
There's a good possibility at this point, it looks like. You might get your wish.
He was in a lot of trouble right there.
Larry
Just
says,
completely overwhelmed.
you have to be sneaky against someone like Brock.
Yeah. But when they're facing, nose to nose, and there's no way you can get behind him to sneak up on him, and then the bell rings.
Right.
It's a lot different. Because we saw what happened to Ricochet. We saw what happened to Kofi Kingston when they try to attack him when he's looking at him. Things turn out a little different.
That is an interesting commercial. It's a Geico commercial. That's funny.
Is it like wolves eating
Yes.
dinner at the restaurant?
There's supposed to be a pack of wolves at the reception or dinner reception for
Is
a
it because
wedding.
they're like a college football team or something and they eat like wolves or something? Is that the pun or
I have
whatever?
no idea what the pun was, but it was just a pack of wolves at a whatchamacallit? What do you call that? A wedding
Dinner.
reception.
Oh.
That's what it was. No, ha ha.
I feel like I need to be lower in the screen.
Lower.
So I'm going to adjust that real quick.
Okay.
Like there's no headroom. That's going to be interesting looking because I think that's a fade.
We'll be like, hello.
And we'll be like, look at us. And where we need to be.
Slushy says, hello there, ponies of Canterlot and Equestria. What's it in?
Yeah. Equestria.
Sonic says, I'm one insane kid. I'm going to do a live reaction to WrestleMania 36, even though I have to be at work the next day.
Yeah, that's nutty.
Cool.
But it makes for a lot of fun.
That's fun.
You can be at work at 6 a.m. It gets over at probably right around, I don't know, midnight.
Yeah.
Maybe even a little later, maybe after on that day.
Yeah.
It really is just going to depend on
Eastern time zone,
where they
yes.
put it. Because if they end up going, like I have, I think they are going to go to ESPN Plus. It's going to cost us, what, $65? That's what the UFC fights cost.
Yeah.
And then we've got it'll probably go a little late.
Right.
Although a couple years ago, it did go to like 10:30. Or, 12:30.
Yeah. It did. Yep.
The next day.
Yep. We've got Jerome Maiden in the chat. Hello, Jerome.
Hey,
nice
Jerome.
to see you in our chat, dude. Says Roman Reigns is going to win and Drew McIntyre. That's it. The Fiend Bray Wyatt is going to win over John Cena. Put over John Cena is best for business. Haha.
Right? Yeah, it would be hard for me to see that, Bray losing that to Cena.
Right?
But I've seen it before. I've seen Cena win, and you're like, ugh, why is he winning that?
True.
Part-timers. Nobody likes these part-timers. Nobody wanted to see Goldberg win, but
Right?
maybe they just wanted that match instead of, because if they got Goldberg on pay-per-view, it sells more tickets.
True. Larry's like, you should get WWE Network. Only $10 a month, right? We do have WWE Network. So I don't know if you've heard the rumors, Larry, but the rumor mill is that Vince is selling some of the pay-per-view rights to other groups, which one of them in the main running is ESPN Plus.
And ESPN Plus might get the 4 majors.
Yep.
Like your Royal Rumble, your WrestleMania, SummerSlam, and Survivor Series.
Yeah.
They would still keep the other ones on the network so you don't cancel.
Right.
But, hypothetically, he could sell all the rights, too. And then we're paying $65 a month again like we used to about 5 years ago, 6 years ago.
Uh-huh.
Before the network. The network was great because all of a sudden we only had to pay $10 per show.
Yeah.
Per pay-per-view. But if he sells, I think he'll just sell some so the network doesn't go under.
So basically what you'd have to do, though, is you'd have to pay for the app, too. So not only would you be paying for the pay-per-view on ESPN Plus, because if ESPN has it, it will not be on your cable provider's pay-per-views.
Yeah, you can
just
only
so
get
you
it.
know,
It'll be
you can only
exclusive.
stream it.
It's just
That's
like
it.
It'll be just like the UFC. If you want to watch a UFC pay-per-view, you have to have ESPN Plus, and then you pay for the pay-per-view on top of
Yes.
that membership.
Yep.
And granted, it's only $6 or $5 or something, but the pay-per-view's $65.
Or 80, because the WrestleMania ones have always been way more.
Right, but I don't know how they're going to handle that. I don't know if all the UFC fights are $65 or if some of them, say with Conor McGregor or something, are more.
Right.
Or say Ronda Rousey came back or something. Would it be $100 pay-per-view? Or I don't know. I just figured they would just keep them all $65. But that's just me. I don't know. I would assume the price would be anywhere between $65 and $80.
Right.
For that. But anyways, we got the Street Profits out there right now.
Who are your
Up in Smoke.
Raw Tag Team Champions?
No, they're not.
Oh, they're not?
No, they didn't win.
Oh, I thought they won.
No, they didn't.
Who's still the Raw Tag Team Champions then?
Seth Rollins.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I thought
Buddy
they
Murphy.
were going to win. We
Look
were
at the
hoping
Solo
they were
Cups
going to win.
necklaces.
They almost won. That's what it was.
We got the smoke. It's a rematch tonight.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
They got close.
I have no idea. Let's see. Jerome Main says Goldberg is the big household name WCW.
Yeah, and that's and for the older folk that are going to be that they're targeting with the ESPN Plus purchases, is that's why they're putting those faces in there.
Yep.
I mean, we got Edge coming back. He's an older guy.
Mm-hmm.
John Cena, older guy. Goldberg, older guy. Beth
Undertaker,
Phoenix,
older guy.
That's setting up. That's a rumor. Beth Phoenix and Natalya
Older
versus
ladies.
the Kabuki Warriors for the championships.
Nice.
That's a rumor. That's
Half older.
Right.
On the other side. The Kabuki Warriors.
think
Because
they're
Asuka's like 40.
Oh, yeah. I meant older as in wrestled then.
Yes.
Eh,
And in their 50s. I'm just kidding. Which they are.
Who's in their 50s?
Goldberg.
Oh, those guys
Undertaker. I don't know. Lots of people.
All right, here it is. So now we got Seth Rollins coming down.
Looks like we have
Burn
Luna
it
Kennedy
down.
in our chat.
Hey, Luna.
Hey, Luna. Nice to see you in our chat. Jerome says Undertaker versus AJ Styles. Same thing. Undertaker wins. And Larry says, that's too expensive for me.
Right? And nobody wants to pay it.
I know.
I don't want to do it, but
I want to
of course I'm gonna
boycott
do
it, but we're going to have to do it. And I don't want to. Bleh. Colby985 says, hey, how are y'all doing? Hey, Colby.
Hey, boss.
We're great. How are you doing tonight?
Did you see the Wilder Fury fight? Part 3 is set July 18th. They're fighting for a third time.
Idiots.
Sorry, I don't know if you guys are boxing fans, but that was a big fight a couple weeks ago on the 22nd.
Yeah. We heard all about it. You know, it's the excuse heard around the world.
That his equipment was too heavy.
God, his legs are so tired. It's like, dude, don't skip leg day.
So we're going to see what happens on July 18th.
I'm not making excuses, but...
For the third fight of the trilogy. If Wilder loses, is his career over? I mean, you got to go that far with it, right? You can't just say, well...
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. It seemed weird if it was. Luke says, I feel like if a big network gets pay-per-view rights, then charges a big amount, that would defeat the purpose. They would be poised to cash in huge with a mere casual crowd, but charging $65 would kill that. At this point, I think they would lose a lot of people. I mean, in all reality, I would tell Travis, get rid of your stupid WWE
Can't
network.
get rid of the subscription because every other pay-per-view is on there.
If they aren't, though.
Oh, if they get rid of all the subscriptions.
Pay-per-view,
done,
you can take your subscription and shove it up your butt.
Yeah, I mean, I do like watching the old Starcades and
But
some
who
old
cares?
WrestleManias and stuff, but not for $10 a month. Well, I don't know. Maybe $6.
No,
They would have
$4.
to drop it to like $4 or $5
$4, I'd be okay with it.
to watch archives.
Uh-huh.
All right, so we got a melee going on in the middle of the ring.
Did
We're
they
not
even start the match?
No.
Okay. The bell has not rung. I
Right.
didn't think it had.
But are we going to get new tag team champions tonight?
Yeah.
Looking forward over the top. Oh, they caught him.
Ooh,
Oh,
jeez.
shit.
Ayla said, yeah, we had to buy the ESPN Plus for the fights. We bought the one-time bundle for $90. We do have ESPN Plus for a year, though, but the fights are still $60 to $80. Stupid. Yeah, it is. It's dumb.
Oh, she bought the bundle. I'm like, why was it $90?
You bought the bundle too, didn't you?
No.
Oh.
No, we steal her Disney.
Oh, because she got the
bundle
with the thing. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Jerome says, you don't have to know about the highlight results. Everything is predictable.
Exactly.
Colby says, Fury wins like always.
Right? Well, they fought 19 innings or rounds. Sorry, I got some baseball on the break. They fought 19 rounds, and Fury's won 16, 17 of them, of the rounds.
Wow.
The only 2 rounds he didn't win are the ones he got basically knocked out in.
Right.
And so, I mean, I wouldn't think anybody would want to watch the fight, except for everybody I talked to about it's in on it already. Like, Obi's like, I'm in.
Right.
Like, I want to watch that circus. So it's like, oh, I guess we're getting it.
Right. Well, I mean, who wouldn't want to watch it? It's like a car wreck. You can't help
that's what
but look.
He said, like a circus. Mm-hmm. So they got the picture of the match going on. So we got, who is that? That is Seth. There we go. And Dawkins. I couldn't see it for a second.
Jerome says, it's sad for hardcore fans. Yeah. That whole stuff with the WWE thing and everything. Yeah, and we have Amy Smith in the chat. Hello, hey, Amy. But Amy says, I'm done with this channel. I'm not coming back.
She is upset. You know why? Because we don't show the video. And we can't show the video.
Yeah. Sorry.
I'm sorry, Amy.
Ayla says, we don't have the full Disney bundle. I meant ESPN did a special for the Conor fights. You pay $90 for the fight and a full year off ESPN.
Oh, I did that same thing for the... it was just the last UFC fight, and it cost me... $85 for the bundle for everything. So yeah. Basically, pretty close to the same thing.
Yep. Basically the same thing. Yay. But it still sucks because you still have to pay for the pay-per-views. That's so dumb.
Right, and then next February, I got to pay $1,500. And you
don't get any kind of a
deal on the
pay-per-views.
Well, no, that's the whole point.
You don't get $10 off.
That's why they got the exclusive rights, so they can be the only ones that charge for pay-per-views.
Yeah.
But anyways, we're missing a match here.
Yeah, because it's picture-in-picture, and they're showing it. So we got Dawkins and Buddy Murphy.
Buddy Murphy got him in a choke.
Yeah, he does.
We got the AOP up on the ramp. That's well,
that'd make anybody nervous.
Yeah,
maybe that's why they're not being able to do what they're doing. That's gonna be the decision
right there.
Yeah, we've got Pepper Fleck in the chat. Hey, Pepper. Nice to see you. Colby says, bye, Amy. Don't let the door hit you in the ass on the way out. Oh, be nice, guys.
Yeah, she's just upset because we don't show it.
Yeah.
There's nothing we can do about it.
No. Luke says, I find it funny how people are told you can't show the show, but yet get in chat and act pissed. What the fuck? LOL. Pepper Fleck's like, LOL.
Well, she hung out with us the whole show once.
Yeah. I mean, granted, we tried to make it fun by doing trivia and stuff like that.
Yeah, and we'll do some trivia tonight. We're going to get some trivia in there tonight for sure. Right now, there's a lot of action going on. Like I said, we've got a World Tag Team title match going on right now.
Yeah, it's happening. Tag team titles are
Buddy
on
Murphy. Dawkins in
line.
There. I don't know where Ford is. He must have got thrown out a little bit earlier when I wasn't paying much attention.
Yeah,
so
probably
now,
wasn't.
It's just Murphy in the freaking ring by himself right now. The Monday Night Messiah. Since we can call him that again after Thursday, we couldn't call him that.
No, people would get upset.
Saudi Arabia, they don't like the Messiah stuff.
Well, it's
Dawkins.
blasphemy.
Fall away slam. Right into the barricade.
The AOP seems to be excited yet not. Oh, there's Ford. He's up there now.
Yeah. Dawkins getting in the ring.
He's getting himself psyched.
For the hot tag.
He's like, I've got
And there
the
it
rope.
is. You usually don't see a hot tag.
Ready.
Oh, he wants to go airborne. He likes going over the top. Or if he just practices this at home.
Oh, wow. They didn't catch him this time. He actually got to fulfill his dream of flying.
Like
his
a bird.
dream of flying and hitting people. So it's all awesome. Let's see. Jerome said, Amy Smith, are you with AEW? Larry says, it's cool just to hang out with you guys and talk wrestling and other things. Sweet.
Yeah, absolutely. And we'll talk about other stuff all the time.
We do. I can't help it.
I try to stay focused on wrestling, but, with a big purchase coming up, because that something's happening because they're still in talks.
Oh, heck yeah.
And he said it'll be by the end of this quarter, which is by the end of this 31st. Month now.
Yep.
And so that leaves... hypothetically, if they wait to the last minute this month, that only leaves 4 or 5 days for somebody to order it on pay-per-view. And if you think you're going to get it for $10 and then all of a sudden have to pay $65 in a 4-day period, it doesn't even let people save up if they needed to.
Right. Yeah.
It's kind of horse
True.
malarkey.
It is horse malarkey.
I almost said the S word. Shit.
Horse pucky. It's a bunch of
All
horse
right.
pucky.
Seth's going to get the curb stomp in here on
He
Ford.
might. Ford was doing good.
He's
and
waiting
now
for him.
he's-
Oh,
he missed
throws
him.
him into Murphy? No, that was a tag.
We got Vladimir in the chat. Hey, Vladimir says, did The Undertaker return?
He did. Well, he hasn't come back tonight. He's not on
here.
Monday.
He was there on Thursday.
He was there
at the
Thursday.
Saudi
If that's what
Arabia
you're talking
show.
about, sorry.
But that's it. Matthew Meditz is in the chat. Hey, Matthew.
Hey,
says,
Matthew.
I'm driving and will join you soon. Matt Hardy is a free agent.
He is a free agent.
He is not on contract anymore, huh?
Nope.
Pepperflex like, hey, Dale, when you bring me out, can you call me the Joker? All right, Pepperflex, the Joker. Colby says, Gallows and Anderson brought back their old song at Super Showdown. Did not know because we don't listen to it.
We try to keep the volume down because we got a copyright violation for the...
So we can't really hear even what they're doing, their music and stuff.
Like,
so.
I'll turn it up when they're talking a little bit, but we don't listen to the music because we got a copyright violation back on October 31st, so we didn't even get back on YouTube until January 29th.
True that.
And so it's been 1 month and, 2 days now since we've been back?
Yes. Jerome Main says the wrestling community are hating more WWE than AEW. That's what I see.
Yeah, there's a lot of haters on both sides. With the indie circuit, you get a lot of haters on WWE, and with the mainstream or whatever, I don't know what people are comfortable calling each, But it's like the WWF against everybody else, it seems like, usually. And I said WWF. I meant WWE.
It's the same thing. Just kidding.
Let my age out.
Right. Ford's
Ford going up top. Seth's down.
keeping his own here with Seth for a minute.
Seth
he
just
pushed him
tossed
off.
his ass to the ground.
What a jerk. Where's Dawkins? Where'd he go? Is he
Everybody's always hurt.
Is he going to get up?
They're all laid up.
The
So
AOP?
is the AOP going to turn on Seth?
I don't know.
I feel like that could be a match. Oh, look, he's saying come
He's
down.
like, come down and help me.
I feel like that could
can't
be a
do
good
it
tag
by
team title
myself."
match at Mania. But I would
True.
like to see them drop the titles before them, and then the AOP maybe pick them up at Mania.
Right?
Or the Street Profits pick them up on Mania. But the Street Profits versus the AOP would be awesome.
Right. Larry says, yes, Matt Hardy's contract expires today.
Yeah. And it was announced by WWE and by Matt Hardy. So it's done. So now is he going to be part of the Dark Order? Let the chatting begin.
It's Kevin.
Kevin with the stunner. We got new tag team champions.
Maybe. But the ref was completely
The
distracted.
AOP just took off after him.
Oh.
Buddy Murphy's in trouble.
By Dawkins.
There's nobody in there.
He's
Seth's laid completely out. Ford's going up top.
Hurry, Ford.
We're going to
hurry.
get new tag team champions.
Jump
I'm
for
so
your life,
excited.
buddy.
Was just talking about this. There's the front splash.
He got
1, 2, 3. That's new tag team champions. Woo! The Street Profits. He better be pumping that top rope.
Do it.
Start pumping that top rope.
Here
Get
he
it.
goes.
Get it.
He's going to do it.
Get
Is
it,
gonna
boy.
happen?
Oh, he didn't do it. Come on.
He's got to get his belt first, right?
Wow. I mean, how long ago was it when they came up? It was just a couple weeks ago.
Ooh.
Well, maybe it was last year.
So,
It feels like it was just
so
yesterday.
Seth Rollins was trying to get the AOP to come down. They did.
There
Buddy
it is.
Murphy got
It's
up.
like, I don't even have a face. Pumping that top rope. Ultimate Warrior
And the
style.
AOP and Buddy Murphy were talking to the ref, and Kevin Owens came out of nowhere
And hit him with a stunner.
and hit him with a stunner. Seth Rollins.
Woo!
So it gave the win, basically, Ford and Dawkins. So Ford and Dawkins are now your new Raw Tag Team Champions.
Now it sets it up
Brum.
for the AOP,
Possibly.
is what I'm thinking. Mania.
Uh-huh.
That is awesome. They're like, you guys got to drop the titles tonight. How are we going to do it? Setting up a rivalry with Kevin Owens. Look at that height. Boom, and the extension at the end. 1, 2, and 3.
Right.
Well, I'm sorry if anybody out there was Seth Rollins fan.
Yeah, you know what? Taking those off of him, though, gives him a chance to just be Seth Rollins, though, in all reality. Jerome says, it's like console wars, for example, they hating more Sony than Microsoft, right? You always have the people who are like fans of one or the other. I'm an indie fan of wrestling. Oh, I'm a mainstream fan. Pepperflex like, Pepper the Joker. Vladimir says, did AJ Styles come out?
Not yet. We just started.
It's supposed to happen tonight, though.
We got Aleister Black, AJ Styles tonight. If that's a mid-card match, I might just put my microphone down and run off and yell outside.
Okay.
That should be a main event.
True, probably. Colby said, I got some website that allowed me to watch Revolution live 100% free. Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Starlight Glimmer says, hey there, Starlight Glimmer here. Hello, Starlight
Hello, Starlight. You know what worries me about those sites? First of all, they're illegal, but besides that, is that the stream's going to stop.
Yeah.
And I'm like halfway invested into a match or something, and then I can't get it back up.
And you have no idea, so you have to go on social media. Ugh. I'm just kidding.
Well, I mean, like, we couldn't do it, is what I'm saying.
Right. Oh, no. No. Vladimir says, is AOP turn heel and Seth Rollins? Nah, they didn't. I mean, it could be a possibility at some point later on down the road.
Right, but it looks like they got a plan for Seth, and that's Kevin Owens. And that's going to be heading right into WrestleMania.
Starlight Glimmer says, what did I miss? I think the only thing you might have missed was the first part. Brock Lesnar came out, Paul Heyman talked, blah, blah, blah. Drew McIntyre came down to the ring.
Three
Brock
Claymores later.
Laughed at him, pointed, ha, ha, ha. Tried to do his whole, I'm going to walk away, but come give you whatever he does. What's his move? Not the F5, but the other one that he does to him all the time.
Oh, Suplex?
Yeah, no, maybe he doesn't.
That's all he does. F5.
He does one, anyways. Whichever one he does to him when they're not paying attention, I guess you could say. Anyways, and so instead, Drew McIntyre was ready for him and gave him a Claymore, and then he was laid out in the ring.
Drew McIntyre left.
Drew McIntyre left. Then Brock's like, oh, blah, blah, and he got up to leave, and then Drew McIntyre came out of the back, Claymored him again, and then Claymored him again.
3 Claymores later, Brock Lesnar was completely laid out.
And then
we just had
this match.
Yeah, and then we just had Seth Rollins, Buddy Murphy lose their tag team championships to the Street Profits.
Yes. Woo!
With an assist to Kevin Owens.
Yes, with a little bit of an assist that we didn't see.
They cheated.
They didn't cheat. They didn't ask him to come down. Kevin Owens came out of nowhere. Luke's like, yay! He was very excited about that.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. Larry says Matt Hardy might be the leader of the Dark Order.
Yep. I was like, let it come.
Right. Sasha Banks says, new champions, the Street Profits. That's cool. I know, right? I love the Street Profits. They're pretty funny guys. Colby says, why do it on a random episode of Raw instead of Super SSD?
Super Showdown?
No. Well, maybe. Why do it on a random episode of Raw instead of SSD?
Super Showdown.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Maybe it was the fact
maybe
of where it was
the
at. They were in Saudi Arabia. Maybe it was something they didn't want to change over in Saudi Arabia.
Did Kevin Owens go there? He might not even have been
Kevin
there.
Owens wasn't there. The AOP can't go. The AOP is never in Saudi Arabia, by the way.
Because of Syrian descent.
Yeah.
Just like Sami Zayn.
That's why Sami Zayn doesn't go. So, I mean, there's other contentions along why they probably didn't do it there. They still have their match. And it's okay. They do that sometimes. They will have that happen after a pay-per-view and on the next whatever match that they have on TV for their regular programming. They will have the title change. And they can have it change at the pay-per-view and then have it change at the next showing, too. Back to them. Right. I mean, I've seen that happen, too. So,
yeah, we've seen Charlotte lose it.
It's happened.
Sasha Banks has lost it a few times.
Right.
Sorry, Sasha.
Right, because we do have Sasha Banks in the chat.
We have her in.
Hello, Sasha Banks. Nice to see you in our chat. And then Luke said, WWE just put out a tweet thanking Matt Hardy for everything and wishing him the best on his next adventure. So Matt is officially out of WWE. Yeah, I mean, his contract was coming up anyways, so it's not surprising that he might have chosen to not continue it. So
yeah.
So.
And now it's all good. Let's see what they have to say. So we got Seth Rollins, Buddy Murphy in the back. Seth Rollins, not Rollins.
Seth Rollins. Vladimir says, well, I think CM Punk versus Seth Rollins, WrestleMania 36. I know a lot of you people hope that might happen, but I just don't see it.
It really looks like they're setting up a Kevin Owens feud right now.
He's very happy about it. Eradicated?
Eradicated if they stand in his way.
That sounds terrifying. What is he going to do? Like, take him out of life with a thunderbolt or something?
Well, he can. He is the Messiah.
Okay, he's not Zeus. Lightning bolts. Hello?
It's monotheism. It's one. The Messiah.
Yeah, well, he has no control over lightning bolts. He's not Zeus. Yeah, there you go. Colby's like, a little bit of an assist understatement.
Right. Well.
It was a little bit. I mean, in all reality, Seth called the AOP down there, and they were distracting the ref. And it's Seth's own fault. Really.
Right. Buddy Murphy could have done a little bit more, but he got beat up by Dawkins, thrown into some chairs.
True that. Drum says the New Dark Order equal Indio, The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, Aleister Black, and the Boogeyman.
Here comes Ricochet.
So what who's he going to start fighting? Like, what's his new thing going to be now since he had his little Brock thing? Now what? Now what are they going to do with him?
We'll see.
They're going to be like, all right, Ricochet, we're going to have you come down and just be a weirdo for a while.
Hey, is it weird that everything has to be a storyline?
Yeah, it is weird. It's like crazy how Max dropped the F-bomb.
Not surprising.
Or Mox. Oh, yeah, Mox.
It's not surprising. And plus, it was a pay-per-view. They do that.
Yeah.
I've seen it a couple times, even on TV. At the end of his matches, he'll start screaming. Especially when he's throwing up his fingers.
Right? We got Jim Ross in the chat. Hey, Jim Ross. He's like, I'm gone.
Old JR.
Kevin Owens with a stone cold stunner. Yahoo!
And new tag team champions.
Yeah. Jerome says the Firefly Funhouse Ministry. Totally. Vladimir says, I heard rumors CM Punk will return WrestleMania 36. I think we hear rumors that he's going to return on every show. He's going to return on every pay-per-view for at least the last
24/7 championship versus Moss.
Riddick Moss. He doesn't have his buddy out there. Oh, wait, they're not friends anymore. So is he going to come down then and ruin it because he wants to be the 24/7 champion?
So is Ricochet going to be the 24/7 champion?
I don't know. I don't even know who this Riddick Moss is. He's like this nobody who came out of nowhere.
What? He might have been down in NXT or something.
And then they're like, hey.
He's a bigger guy.
Let's put you with Mojo Rawley, another nobody. And let's give you the 24/7 belt because it's a nobody belt. And the only person that made it something was R-Truth and Carmella.
Right, and now it's an actual match.
Which is so dumb.
It's like, hey, we have to have that belt because we don't have any other title belts.
Well,
the U.S. champion's suspended with drugs, and we got the freaking Brock Lesnar doesn't defend the title, so we have no titles.
We already had him show up for his 2.5 seconds of $12 million fame. Let's see what we can do next.
Well, have you noticed that Raw has the extra titles, right? So they have the women's tag team titles.
Uh-huh.
And they have the 24/7 title.
True.
Because they don't have a U.S. champion and a world champion.
And their programming is 3 hours long. So they have to have something. Anyways.
And we're not even getting those titles defended tonight anyways. Well, this one is, but the women's titles aren't. It's Shayna Baszler versus Kairi Sane. So it's an independent title or a match anyways. A singles match.
That sounds about normal.
What does that say? Special guests. Oh, you missed it. Just get a picture of a bed.
Uh-huh.
Is that a hint?
That I need to go to bed? Yes. It's from Vicky, somebody I work with. I told her I was looking for a full-size thing for your daughter. And so she's at the youth ranch and said that she would look for stuff while she was doing stuff.
Right in the middle of the match, they cut to commercial, and that's where we're at.
A commercial about Papa John's Pizza.
Do you guys want to play a little bit? Do you want to read?
No, I don't want to read. I read enough. I'm just kidding. You cry about it? All right, I got that out of the way. So I could get to stuff. All right, What was the last one I did? Oh, it was that one. Oh, okay, ready? Everybody ready for
you guys want to answer some questions about wrestling?
Yeah. All right, here's a trivia question for you guys. All right. The Executioner, who wrestled the first match at the first WrestleMania against Tito Santana, more famously wrestled under what name? Do, 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 do.
That's some old school stuff there.
Yeah, it is old school stuff. I'm so sorry. I need a tissue.
Anybody got an answer?
I need a tissue for my issue. Repeat that, please. Okay, here it is. The Executioner, who wrestled the first match at the first WrestleMania against Tito Santana, more famously wrestled under what name? We have some guesses. Colby's guessing Teddy Gordon. Matthew Menace says, I have no clue, but he's going to guess Brutus the Barber. Anybody else have any guesses? Hey, Joe Miller. Nice to see you in the chat,
hey, Joe. Answer the question.
Maybe he didn't grab it.
He's like, I wasn't alive. WrestleMania 1 questions. So you know they're good.
Larry is guessing Barry Horowitz. Luke, you got a guess? He asked me to repeat it, so I'm just waiting for you to throw out a guess.
Mine's definitely wrong, but I want to throw it out there.
Yeah. Luke's also going with Terry Gordy. Okay. I was waiting for Luke because I think everybody else answered that actually participates.
So would that be Bam Bam, since that was his name?
I don't know.
Terry Bam Gordy.
The answer is, drumroll, Playboy Buddy Rose.
Buddy Rose.
Rose died of natural causes in 2009, being morbidly obese at the time. He was morbidly obese when he died. But the answer to that question was Playboy Buddy Rose.
I said Rick Martel. I was way off.
Vladimir wants to know if Edge is coming out tonight. Yeah, not necessarily, but his wife is.
Yeah, we get to see his wife.
We get to see old Beth Phoenix over here on Raw tonight. The Glamazon is out to play. Luke's like, I vaguely remember it. Glenn Hunt says, going to play my WWE 2K20 Universe mode PS4. Boom. Shows Raw and SmackDown Friday night and NXT Mania at WrestleMania 36 matches. 12 card April 5th, Sunday night.
How exciting is that?
We're back to the 24/7 championship.
Riddick Moss
stuff.
Just beaten up.
Larry
Ricochet
says, Buddy Rose was always fat.
Right?
Matthew Medet says, don't be a lemon, be a rosebud.
Rosebud.
Joe Miller wants to know if you watch NHL.
Not in a few years. So I don't have a lot of information on the NHL. We used to do a fantasy hockey league, but my one buddy, he died of cancer that was running it, and we just never kept it going.
Yeah, it was really sad. Nobody knew either. It was crazy.
He just literally just disappeared, and then we tried to get a hold of him and found it out.
Yeah. So I don't know if that would be something that she would want. I know he kind of said he didn't really want a footboard, so I kind of think it would just take up too much space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's weird. It's big. Very leathery.
It's wood.
Ricochet.
It's old. It's old wood.
Right.
Like it's real wood.
Remake the bottom or the foot part.
Ricochet
up top.
Oh, it's $80.
Missed it. So Moss, it looks like they're playing Moss up.
Yeah, like giving him a chance here.
Well, I mean, Ricochet's one of their top guys, and he's giving Ricochet a run for his money. Not to mention that Moss is the champion. There he goes. 1, 2, and Moss kicks out.
Ooh.
Come on. So I would assume they're going to put the title on Ricochet, but that's just so strange.
It is.
Maybe somebody will interfere, and then that's where we get our rivalry.
R-Truth.
R-Truth isn't going to interfere.
Why would he interfere?
Because he's a good guy. It's got to be something like Mojo, maybe.
Oh yeah, Mojo might come out and interfere.
But you would think it would be somebody attacking R-Truth, not Moss. Look at Ricochet powering him up. Deep squat. Oh, big old elbow to the face. Ricochet's getting beat up.
All right. Larry's like, but he was always fat. Luke said some more than any wrestler went by the Executioner. More than one wrestler went by the Executioner.
Yeah, there was a couple in WC, or I guess it would have been the NWA back in those days, and I'm pretty sure I remember that name.
Luke said Terry Gordy and then the Executioner who tagged with Mankind. Oh, cool.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, wow. They had him
What
win.
What?
They're like, we hate you, Ricochet. We fucking hate you.
What is going on with Ricochet?
They're like, he's like, I really need to take a break. Like, what in the good Lord?
I mean, he's gotten beat bad in his last 2 matches.
That's so weird.
I mean, he didn't even have an offensive freaking...
Are they using him as like a
stepping stone now?
Or something?
Like a Cesaro?
I guess.
What
That's so dumb. That makes no sense. Ugh, I'm disappointed in WWE
I feel like
with this.
Ricochet is one of the top baby faces in the entire company. And now he's literally a stepping stone?
Right?
To something bigger?
Huh, yeah. Joe Miller says, who's your favorite NHL team? And he said, I'm sorry to hear that about your NHL fantasy team guy.
It was
It was unbelievable.
Okay, so
it was so weird.
I never really got into hockey until I was already in like junior high. So I wasn't kind of born in it like a lot of people. And I started watching it because we started playing the Sega Genesis. And it was like 94 was the year. And it was so much stinking fun. There was like Sergei Fedorov. And I started to kind of fall in love with the Red Wings. And so I always had a shirt, but I started watching the Colorado Avalanche when they moved to Colorado. It was like right around that time. And they had a goaltender named Patrick Waugh, and that was it. Like, I kind of fell in love with the Avalanche. So I don't know if I'm a Detroit Red Wings fan or a Colorado Avalanche fan more, but either one of those two teams was... Detroit has more championships, so if I went that route, you'd...
Yeah, but is that kind of bandwagoning, though?
They're both bandwagoning, because I'm pretty sure that one of them's like from Calgary or something. They won a bunch of championships when they were there.
Oh, right.
But I'm talking about just as the Colorado Avalanche.
Right.
But so anyways, that would be the only two teams that I would cheer for, would be those two.
Right. That's a good possibility. Larry's like, where are you guys from? I'm in Mississippi. And though Ayla answered for us, we are in Idaho.
Yeah. Idahoans. What? You can't just make up states.
Yeah, it's weird. Where the fuck state is that in? Joe says, I think John Cena is coming back soon, but I'm not for sure.
John Cena is back.
He's kind of back, but not in
not
a
a
sense
full-timer.
of what you might say he's back. So he came back at the SmackDown on Friday and now has a thing with Bray for WrestleMania.
Yeah, he's wrestling Bray Wyatt at WrestleMania, The Fiend.
Like, I don't want this. Stop throwing it at me.
I don't either.
Don't put it on me.
Is that your leg?
My leg was right here and he kept throwing it at me. I don't want it. Get away.
Don't be distracted.
Colby says, go from WWE title to 24/7. Right. Vladimir says, what if R-Truth goes to Backstage Fox with the 24/7 championship and CM Punk win? You're a funny guy.
With like I was gonna say before, if they're going to sell these rights and they want a lot of people to watch, the next step is CM Punk.
Why not?
Almost even if it's just a one match.
Sure.
Contract.
Yeah.
Just to
they might as well, right?
And then who is it? Who's he wrestling if it's just a one match?
Yeah, exactly. Matthew Bennett says, LOL, I was just thinking that R-Truth and Ricochet should tag, right? That'd be kind of funny. But he would have to be called Little Jimmy. I'm just kidding. I'm teasing.
Little Jimmy. Ricochet's
like
turned
we all
into
thought he
Little
was
Jimmy.
an invisible friend, but he was real the whole freaking time.
Ended up being Ricochet.
Oh my gosh. Matthew Meadows says hockey video games were always fun.
Oh my gosh.
So my brother had a
times.
Sega Genesis, and the one game he played the most was a football game that was on there. There's also this airplane game. He loved that stupid airplane game, and he would play that thing all the freaking time. Like, all the time. It was crazy. Anyways, but Larry's saying, I still have my Sega Genesis console with 55 games. And, so funny, my brother has his Sega Genesis, but I don't know how many games he has. I never asked or looked.
Didn't he ask if I wanted it?
I think he did. I think he was going through some stuff, and he might have, but I thought that was just silly. Matthew Meadows is robbing Larry, though, because he has it.
And now it's stolen.
That's funny. Colby's like, Miz or Messiah? That's funny.
I like Miz better than the Messiah.
Messiah, right? Yeah, I'm a Miz fan. Completely.
So now they're showing the quick little recap of what happened on Friday with John Cena and The Fiend.
Well, they have to give us some kind of a recap. They're on Raw. They're like, hey, let's show some SmackDown recap. Yeah. They're so retarded.
John Cena said, yes, it's happening.
He did. Matthew Bennett says, LA Ricochet is Little Jimmy.
Right. That's what
right.
Why not?
I think it should happen.
Kabuki. Kairi Sane's going to waste all of her energy. She barely has enough energy for a match as it is. No wonder. That's what she does in the back.
She's getting all hyped up.
She's doing squats.
She's like, I am so ready for this. I am so ready. Ready.
The OC, they won at the Super Showdown.
Yeah.
They beat the Viking Raiders. So is this the match with AJ Styles?
I'm guessing. It's got to be because it's AJ Styles coming out, right?
Are you kidding me? It's in the first hour.
Yeah, it literally is in the first hour.
Wow. They're going to start the second hour of Raw with this Ricochet match. Or not Ricochet, sorry. AJ Styles, Aleister Black. This should be the main event of the evening. They're going to put that Shayna Baszler match at the end, aren't they?
Probably. I don't know. I don't know what they're thinking.
Wow.
They're thinking something.
Are they just trying to get people to stay? Because, I mean, there's a big drop-off to the second hour, and then there's another big drop-off to the third hour.
Right.
But why wouldn't this be that one?
I don't know.
This should at least be in the end of the second hour, beginning of third hour. You got a guy in a neck brace up there. He looks like a young buck.
He's going to get in so much trouble. I bet you anything that he's probably on a work comp thing.
Why can't he
and they're going to be like,
thing?
investigators are like, I saw you at the Raw show in Brooklyn, New York.
Look, they're like, make sure you have a long... You know what's going to happen here?
Ooh, what is it?
The Undertaker's going to show up.
Oh, Travis is calling it.
The reason I'm thinking that is because you can't have AJ Styles lose to Black, but you can't have Black lose right now because they're pushing him so hard.
Right.
So how could that work? Undertaker distraction, then you could have AJ lose with the distraction. I'm not saying he has to be in the match.
Right.
Just, we see
he
his
just
big
shows
dong.
up. Ew.
Anytime the Undertaker's big dong's around, people get excited.
Ugh, so terrible. Colby's like, WTF? Their old theme song was a one-time thing? Well, the thing of it is the OC, did they come out by themselves at Super Showdown? Yes. They probably didn't come out with AJ. So it probably was a one-time thing because they came out by themselves.
Yeah, when they come out without AJ, I think they use their old stuff.
Yeah, but most of the time they come out with AJ. My nose is starting to get all stuffy.
Do you have anything?
Yeah, it's called mouth breathing.
You're a Neanderthal? Where's your little fluffy? Your puppy?
Oh, I don't know. It fell off, I guess. It's gone forever.
We'll find it.
I lost it. My cat thingy's gone.
It's not a dead cat.
It might as well be. Oh, there it is. I found it. Don't mind me. Testing.
Oh, they hear you.
I'm just kidding, guys.
All right, so we're starting the second hour out, and he's talking shit about The Undertaker.
Matthew Meadows. What does WWE stand for? Walk with Elias. Yes. walk with Elias. Larry says, do you guys remember back in the late 70s, WWF had the main event in the middle of the show?
No.
We were children. We weren't born.
No.
Yet.
My first memories were like probably around like 83, 4, 5 around wrestling. And there's not a lot of that stuff on the network even. Like most everything starts around 83 with the NWA.
Colby, I guess, does not like The Undertaker. He's like,
F-U-Taker.
Taker. Matthew Bennett is like, you have Taker. You F Colby. Undertaker forever.
Yeah, a lot of people like The Undertaker and a lot of people don't. Look, it's Mark Wahlberg.
Marky Mark?
His kids are watching it.
Walk away from this situation.
Mark Wahlberg, walk away.
Just walk away, AJ. Just walk away.
That's his advice.
Oh my goodness. AJ probably better take that advice. Just kidding.
AJ ain't gonna listen to that.
Gotta love AJ. He's just like, I'm kind of a bad guy. Yeah, I should be out here. They're like, walk away. And he's like, no, I will not.
No.
I am AJ Styles. I will not walk away.
He's the phenomenal one.
Right? Colby's like, I love Taker, but I love AJ more.
Yeah, that one is also confusing. Is Undertaker going to beat him?
Right?
Like, what the hell?
Like, well, that's kind of weird. Larry's like, there's a lot of old WWF wrestling matches on YouTube. There are.
To start watching them. That's some Bruno Sammartino days back there. Not Martina, but Martino.
Martino.
Or Martina. Bruno Sammartino. Whatever.
It's something like that. Clint Hood's like, Matt Hardy, a free agent, NXT and AEW, and Impact Wrestling and SmackDown Friday Night Raw.
I would like to see him go to NWA, at least for a while.
Right?
Just do a quick little storyline, and then he can go sign a big deal somewhere else.
True. Might work. Matthew Bennett says the Phenom versus the Phenomenal One.
I just said E. AJ Styles. EJ Styles.
Oh, EJ. Oh, AJ Styles.
Here he comes. Aleister Black.
Wow, interesting. Matthew Bennett says, Max Moon, LOL, he looked like Mega Man.
Mega Man.
With his big old brain head.
That's Mega Mind.
Oh, who's Mega Man?
Just a 80s character.
Oh. Oh god, I don't know these people. Well, he's like, Bruno, the greatest wrestler ever.
Right? He's on the Mount Rushmore.
Right? Matthew says, Matt Hardy wants to do the broken gimmick still, and NWA would allow that.
And I think they would. And I think it would be perfect for him.
Right?
They could do a lot of fun stuff over there.
Vladimir says, I'm happy Street Profits are the new tag championship.
Oh my God, right?
I know, right? I was kind of excited about that myself.
And now we just need Vince to care about the tag team division, and so it stays good, and they don't just team up some former champion and some other guy to be tag team champions. Bugs the crap out of me every time they do that. They do it all the time.
They do. They do it all the time.
I like real tag teams. Keep the real tag teams together.
Yes. Matthew Bennett says, Max Moon was the first match on Raw. I didn't know that.
Max Moon.
Oh, Max Moon. Vladimir says, I think the Street Profits versus AOP on WrestleMania 36.
Yeah, that would be great. I mean, even if they did it on the pre-show, which Vince doesn't like the tag team division, so that's where it would end up.
True. Which is dumb.
I mean, when was the last time the women had a tag team match? For a tag team championship?
I don't know.
Like 2 months ago? Was it this year?
Well, they couldn't for a while because Kairi Sane was broken.
Right. So when was the last time they had a tag team match? Was it this year?
Maybe.
Is it this decade?
I think so.
It's the same thing as this year. All right, so they're getting ready. AJ Styles is talking some trash.
Trash talking. Ooh.
Wait, what? He's not going to wrestle?
He's like, you get a wrestle.
Oh, my
Carl
God.
Anderson.
So now it's Carl Anderson versus Aleister Black.
Oh,
it's not even AJ Styles.
Oh, my Lord. How dumb.
So is it he has to do that first, or is that just it? So everything was misleading? That's dumb.
Oh, my gosh. Seriously. What in the good Lord,
Gallows
WWE?
is down. Black jumps to the outside.
Aleister's like, I'll take care of all y'all.
Referee's counting, but he'll stop here in a second. It takes him an hour to get to 5.
Ooh, you're so in trouble.
Well, I would have said The Undertaker was coming out. That's horseshit. We don't want to see that.
Pucky. Bunch of horse pucky.
Anderson.
Gosh.
Versus Black. I mean, they literally started advertising it last week.
Yeah. That's dumb.
If I was a ticket payer, I'd be furious. No wonder it's not the main event. Because it isn't even happening.
That's funny.
Oh, this is that quiet show. Is this like a
exciting.
prequel? Is this how it got there? Kind of what it looks like.
Maybe? I don't think so. Maybe. I don't know.
Oh.
Anyways, Vladimir says, I think CM Punk last match at WrestleMania 36. Sure.
Yeah, like I said, if they do it, it would make sense for the pay-per-view sales.
Right? Matthew says, I wouldn't mind seeing Punk wrestle again. And Matthew's like, what a twist, doing what they did.
Yeah, what a twist.
Colby says, the tag division and matches on AEW are at least 10 times better than SmackDown, Raw, and NXT's. And Larry says, I agree, Colby.
I mean, we just had arguably one of the greatest tag team matches ever on AEW.
True. It was pretty good. And we have Rio McLovin in the chat. Hey, Rio.
Oh, McLovin.
Who says, what's up, what's up, what's up?
McLovin from Hawaii, and he's 46. No, what was it, 30-something?
He was 30-something. And they're like, dude, why didn't you just say you were 21? Nobody's going to believe that. Like anybody's going to believe that you're 32.
Was he going to name himself like Muhammad Ali or something, too?
Yeah.
Because they were the most...
Why
the fuck would you do that?
Muhammad Ali. He's like, why would you do that? Because they're the two most common names of the world. So you went with McLovin. Just one. You know, like Prince. And who else was it he said?
I don't know. But that show's hilarious.
Matthew Bennett says, I figured that this Raw would be more exciting, especially with Elimination Chamber coming up. Yeah, it's real exciting, all right.
Yeah, what's funny is it's the go-home show.
Right.
And we have seen nothing that's leading up to it.
Yeah, dumb. Just dumb.
I mean, we're going to have a little bit of it coming up with Shayna Baszler and Kairi Sane, but Kairi Sane's not in the match unless they replace Asuka in the Elimination Chamber also with Kairi Sane.
True. Matthew Bennett says the 3D is the best tag team move ever. Has anyone kicked out of it?
The 3D. I'm sure they have. I can't come up with a one, but I know that somebody has in history.
Colby says Raw should go back to 2 hours like 2011, right?
I am leaning your direction. And
right.
The only reason is because they just don't do long matches. If they did longer matches and none of this squashing and none of this talking and recapping, I'd be okay with it. I'd be okay with it for 3 hours. The problem is you've got a whole bunch of 10-minute matches. Well, not even a whole bunch. You got 10-minute matches, but not very many, and there's just big breaks in between.
Yep.
So you can honestly go 40 minutes on Raw sometimes with one match. And that doesn't mean it's a 40-minute match. It's like a 10-minute match in 40 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true.
So, we're back. We got Anderson and Aleister Black Why, we don't know.
I don't know either. Let's see. Rio McClemon's like, we still can't swear. We might have somebody in the chat who's under the age of 18, by the way. I kind of read some stuff that it kind of will do that.
If somebody isn't set up with age stuff.
Uh-huh.
I guess I could always block people. Not that I would want to block you guys, but I could stop. I could put age restriction on it.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
And then you guys would have to just agree that you're older.
True.
But I think we do have a couple fans that were like 15.
I know that Colby is.
Yeah.
He's only 15.
So you'd have to lie. But we don't recommend that.
Yeah. Don't lie. Lying's bad. Anyways, Walter's in the chat. Hey, Walter.
Hey, Walter.
Says, hey, guys. Travis, sorry I'm late. Yeah, don't apologize to me because I don't mean anything. I'm kidding.
She's sensitive.
Walter's like, go back to win. Luke's like, WWE seems to be reluctant to
hey, Walter,
hype Elimination Chamber after basically saying Elimination Chamber doesn't matter since we already know that Reigns and Goldberg are wrestling at WrestleMania.
Right, and Shayna Baszler and Becky Lynch are wrestling at WrestleMania.
Right, but there's other stuff that they could do that you wouldn't know about.
So Aleister Black just beat him.
Carl.
Anderson's done.
Yeah.
Aleister Black wins.
So after AJ hyped him up as like, this strong, wonderful, best wrestler, Aleister Black wiped the floor with him. Now AJ Styles is like, well, fine, I'll get in here and see if I could do something. Oh, wait, no, he's going to talk to him first. He's like, I am going to talk you to death.
Then he can wrestle Gallows.
Of course. So now Aleister Black is wrestling Gallows after he beat the other one.
Right.
All right.
And then if he wins that, then he can wrestle AJ.
Right. Walter was excited. He won. And I was like, boo, AJ Styles. That's funny. Always stipulations. Always. Colby's like, Raw wastes my time. Ugh,
it really does like to waste our time.
It does. Matthew Bennett says Nitro was 3 hours with the first hour for the cruiserweights and developing talent.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they probably wrestled.
But there was wrestling going on.
Right.
And right now, I'm not complaining because there's wrestling going on. But you'll notice after this match is over, by the time the next one starts, there's going to be a big gap.
Oh, yeah. They'll have to do all kinds of stuff.
And I'm talking when the bell rings and the match starts.
Right?
Not
like
the
it just
build-up,
did
because
now.
the recap stuff will be... Well, I don't mean this one, but... I meant when this whole storyline's over.
Right.
You will see 20 minutes in between matches sometime.
Right. Colby's like, I forgot you knew my age. I'm glad you don't ban me because of it. No, we would never
wouldn't
do
be
that.
a ban. It would just be age restriction, and so you would have to, like,
say that you were
age.
over that age.
And I don't even know how you do it. You just basically agree to it, I think, is all they do.
Larry says, yes, I agree that there's too much talking on Raw, SmackDown, and NXT. NXT is not so much, actually. NXT really doesn't talk that much. They don't really give story and background to the extent that Raw does. I mean, Raw and SmackDown, has gotten a little better where it doesn't.
Right.
But Raw is just atrocious with it sometimes. Some nights you're just like, oh my God, how many matches did we even watch? 2? And you're like, are you kidding me?
Well, shoot, we had that Randy Orton segment on there. And they did it 2 weeks in a row.
They did.
And we were 25 minutes in before we had our first match.
Yep.
And now you notice, because that's the highest rated Raw first hour in a while, that it's probably going to be at the end of the show.
Oh, yeah.
So they can keep people there.
Uh-huh.
And see if Randy Orton isn't the draw.
True.
Now they're playing with it a little bit. And I'm not sure if Randy Orton is the big draw, but he could be.
Or is it because
like my cousin Tony, that's the only guy he knew when he started watching it again was Randy Orton.
But I'm saying maybe it was because when he did the Edge too, and then are they going to bring back Edge? So if they show Randy Orton, is there a possibility the Edge is going to be around?
Right, and they know each other from back in the day, 10, 15 years ago when they were wrestling, anyways.
Yeah.
So now we just got picture in picture, which is fine.
Walter's like, I hit the like. Good.
Does Anderson
Raw
have
chat.
the mic?
Nice.
Is that what he's doing?
I don't know. I think he's just hold his face.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what he did. His
from
neck
the
or his
kick.
face.
Yeah, because of the big kick. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought he was talking because he's all rocking and it looked like he was talking a little bit. So Gallows with the big upper hand. Uppercut. Not upper hand. But he does have the upper hand.
Vladimir wants the Undertaker to come out. Matthew Bennett says, have y'all seen the South Park episode where they do wrestling? LOL, it's great. Check it out.
I'm not sure
WWE. I don't know if I've seen the wrestling one. I've seen a lot of South Park.
I've never actually just sat through and watched them all. I should have.
Oh my God, there's so many seasons. That's ridiculous.
I remember watching that shit in college.
Rio's like, this match, a bathroom break, right? And Walter says, I could stay for 40 minutes. And he's like, I picked the boringest 40 minutes to stay. I'm teasing.
No, it's not too bad.
Luke's like, oh, Paige is actually going to stream on Twitch tomorrow. I'm so excited.
Awesome. What's she going to be streaming?
Yeah, what is she going to be streaming? And we've got Sierra Taylor in the chat. Hey Sierra.
Sierra. Good to see you in here.
Says, I can't believe that AJ is scared to fight.
I know. Well, he might fight in the third round of this.
Yeah.
Like I don't know exactly what's happening or where this build-up's going.
He just kicked Aleister Black when the ref was not looking. And you know what? This is typical AJ Styles. Like, he always does this.
Hiding behind his boys.
Yeah.
Well, now that he's a heel. When he was a face, he wasn't like this.
She's playing games and doing Q&A.
Nice.
Oh, sweet. Oh, Walter says, trivia time on commercial.
Right. Well, we will, but this one is a picture-in-picture, so I can still call it a little bit.
Yeah.
As Gallows gets a 2 count. Aleister Black, you can tell the match is wearing on him.
Yeah.
He's starting to wear out a little bit here.
Well, he had to beat up the other guy, and now he has to beat up this guy.
Right. 2 guys.
And then AJ will be like, all right, I'll do something.
But he'll probably win this one, too. And you know why? Because Vince doesn't care about the tag team division.
True.
Although it is singles matches. But still, it makes your tag teams look bad when a singles wrestler can beat them. But, like I said, it is 2 singles matches. So if it was a handicap match right now, I'd be furious.
Oh, and Sierra Taylor isn't a new person. It's actually Jay Sophie for life. Hi.
Nice.
It's like, just on my mom's phone. All right. Cool.
And there you go.
Matthew says, Paige is awesome. How did she get hurt? Wasn't it at a house show against Banks?
Yeah, it was a tag team match, and Sasha kind of kicked her in the back of the shoulders, and it just whipped her head, and that was it. Right. She'd had a pre-existing neck injury, but that was the straw that broke the camel's back. If I can use that pun. That kind of sounds...
No, it is. It's the straw that broke the camel's back. It's a perfect pun. Or saying, however you want to put it. Rio says, if AJ is smart, he would DQ the match.
Attack Gallows. So Gallows wins.
Right. Disqualify the match. Matthew Bennett says, Jeff Hardy is on Fox tomorrow. Yes, he is. So if anybody wants to watch Fox Backstage, Jeff Hardy will be on there tomorrow night.
Oh, there it is. Disqualification. So that's how Black's going to win that one.
Oh.
Well, since the bell's already rang, there's no reason not to just beat the crap out of him, I guess.
Right.
So now you got a tag team. Maybe even 3 of them. AJ gets in there.
He's laughing. Look at him. He's having so much fun. He's
he won, though. And that was the thing.
Right.
Now Aleister won. I'm not sure exactly what he won. But a contract signing? Is that what it sounded like?
Oh, yeah. Something like that. Walter says, Matt Hardy's contract is up from WWE. Yeah, we heard that from some people earlier, too. That it is up, and he is done.
He's now part of the Dark Order. No, I'm just kidding. I'm teasing. Don't anybody take that.
Luke said, and Liv and Ruby have been having an absolute epic Twitter war, and surprisingly, Liv is showing real skill on how to promo on Twitter.
Good.
Good for her.
You know, I think we all like Liv. Most all of us like Liv.
Yeah.
So is this match happening now? Now you're getting your money's worth. It looks like AJ Styles, Aleister Black.
Yeah, so I guess AJ Styles is now going to have a match, and Aleister Black's like, no, I'm fine, ref. Let me do it. Luke said Matt Hardy was officially let go a couple hours ago. So it's official. Rio said,
all right, there it is.
I called it.
Here it is.
Oh.
Aleister Black.
AJ Styles is like, I can beat you now. Matthew Bennett says she got hurt too soon. Paige has a certain authenticity and smoothness in the ring. What a shame.
Yes, absolutely.
Totally. Rio McLevin said, Undertaker, I bet comes out.
Right.
Walter says, boo, OC. Boo on you. Boo on you. Matthew Bennett says, I watched his thoughts from the throne last night at midnight, and he made his official statements.
Oh.
Interesting.
This is his ring. AJ's calling the match right now. So is the Undertaker going to show up and cost him it anyways?
Probably. Luke said, Liv is like that crazy, adorable party girl in your friend group that no matter how crazy she got, you loved her and would go to jail for her.
Right.
Oh, I don't know about the whole jail part. I'm just kidding. Like, girl. Oh.
All right. So is AJ just playing with him? Okay, there he got a little bit of an offensive move in there. He threw a right hand, but knocked himself down. AJ just starts laughing at him. There's some double kicks. Alistair got a little life left in him. AJ might want to take this seriously.
Ooh.
Here comes Alistair. Okay. There's a little backbreaker. So now stay on him, AJ, if you want to win it.
You good for just a minute?
Yeah.
Yourself?
Oh. There it is. Brainbuster.
Press a button.
No buttons.
I don't want to press any
After
buttons.
a brainbuster like that, Alistair's got to be done right. You think?
Maybe.
I'm running solo for a second. Everybody bear with me. Here it comes. The phenomenal forearm. Yeah, he's not pulling down his elbow pad. Here he goes. Up top. There it is. It's got to be over, right? Oh, mocking the Undertaker. Crossing the arms on his chest. 1, 2, 3. AJ Styles with the victory. Now, does AJ feel good about that victory? I don't know. Seems a little cheesy, little cheap. I was wondering how they were going to have Aleister Black lose to AJ Styles with all the momentum that he's built up. But now he doesn't look so bad because he had to wrestle 3 matches in a row. And he got a little bit of offense in, which will set up a rivalry between Black and AJ after WrestleMania. You know, maybe even that Monday Night Raw after Mania, they can start that back up. Or I guess Aleister could cost him the match at WrestleMania against The Undertaker, but that just seemed like a little too much. But yeah, definitely with the mocking of The Undertaker with the arms crossed on the chest. Don't like to see that. Or maybe we do like to see that. I don't know. It's like 3 thugs just sitting there after beating somebody up and taking glory off of it. Charlie Caruso in the back. Shayna Baszler? Nope, Ruby Riott. Anybody like Ruby's green hair out there? Luke's probably into it. He's like, I love Ruby Riott. So anyways, they're showing up the build-up. Ruby Riott, Liv Morgan. Liv flying over the top of the freaking table. Ruby's like, I'm out of here. I can't tell if she got some new tattoos or not. I don't remember all the tattoos on her neck, but maybe they're older. It is so nice to see Ruby Riott back. Double shoulder surgery. She had both of them operated at the same time. I always figure that'd be one of my worst nightmares, to have both of my shoulders operated at the same time. Because who's going to wipe your butt? Would you have to shower after each time you went to the bathroom? I guess you could have a debay, whatever they're called. Debay. I'm saying that wrong. I don't think there's a bay in there. Debay. No. Bidet. Bidet, not dede. Here comes Liv Morgan. We actually got a match.
So Ruby's okay from her getting hit?
Yeah, she looks fine.
By Liv.
She was in the back doing a interview with Caruso.
Sorry. Decided if my nose is gonna get that stuffy just sitting there, I better take something, I guess. Okay, I'm back.
And there's Liv Morgan.
There she is with her pinkish, silvery hair. Get situated in my seat. Woo! All right. Did you
All right.
talk to anybody in the chat?
No, I don't read the chat.
Oh, well, that's not very nice.
It's fine. I'm busy.
Walter's like, baby, AJ Styles won. Ugh.
Oh, so now we don't even know.
And Larry's like, I think that's the first loss for Alistair.
It's the first one that we've, since he's got his push. When he was with Ricochet, they lost. I'm pretty sure they lost.
Vladimir's like, did Undertaker return? He did not return for
No,
that
we
match
didn't get
at
to
all.
see Undertaker, so I don't think we're going to see him tonight.
Probably not. Rio says, I think Alistair should have lost at pay-per-view. Walter says, yes, Undertaker returned at Super Showdown. He was asking more along the lines, I think, for tonight.
For tonight, if he's back on Raw.
Matthew Meditz is like, Beth Phoenix all day. Luke's like, LOL on probably the
hair.
The hair. Because I made a comment. I said, Luke probably would. And Rio was like, Ruby's my girlfriend. They're new. Luke said, I love both Riot and Liv, but Liv is just amazing. And that table dive was fucking great.
Yeah.
Walter says, she looks like a rocker for a band. Matthew Medit says, I don't date women that have ever shaved their heads. I have a shoulder injury and will avoid surgery for as long as I can.
Right. Because I like to wipe my butt.
Right.
It just sounds like a horrible...
brush my teeth and wipe my own ass. Starlight Glimmer says, well. And that was it. Just, well.
Probably
and
something to do
then,
with the butt.
so there goes the female shield. Aureo says, I want to see Liv in that one piece again. I don't know what that means. Matthew Medit says, LL female shield.
The female shield.
Right, the three of those girls, Sarah and Liv and
Ruby.
Ruby
was their leader. And Ruby's so great on the microphone.
Walter said Liv Morgan will win. He's all for it. So I was like, well, it's true. LOL.
I don't know who she's wrestling tonight. Is she wrestling Ruby tonight?
Who? Liv?
Liv's out there, but we don't know who her opponent is.
Oh, I guess nobody knows. Colby says, parents made me get a shower, so can you recap me from Luke Gallows v. Black?
All right, so after Gallows got a disqualified. Well, he got disqualified, so Aleister Black won. And then AJ Styles wrestled Aleister Black, and then AJ Styles beat him. And at the end, after he hit him with the phenomenal forearm, he crossed his arms on his chest like The Undertaker pins people, and he even stuck out his tongue. So he basically mocked The Undertaker as he was pinning Aleister Black.
Ooh.
And then we had a little bit of an interview with Ruby Riott, and now we've got a match, Liv Morgan versus, and I'm not exactly 100% sure who she's wrestling yet, because we're at commercial break.
Yes.
But that's a full recap.
And the only other thing you missed was me leaving and then Liv coming out. That's it. And then Matthew Meta said, LOL Colby, you're awesome. And Luke's like, LOL Colby. Because that is pretty funny. I'm a new person in the chat, and I don't know how to say their name because it's in a different language.
Type your name.
Hello, sir.
What did they say words, or could you not
Seth
read the words?
King.
Seth King. Hey, Seth.
No.
Oh, no.
Their name isn't Seth King. Their name is something I can't say. That.
And then they replied Seth King? Maybe that means...
It's a different language, so I can't tell you what
Right,
it
but maybe
means.
it means Seth King.
I
Or is Seth the king?
I think Seth is the king.
Seth is the king. Well, anyways,
Right.
type in your name and we'll say your name.
Oh, Walter says, okay,
Translated.
trivia. Sorry, I like answering questions.
Who said that?
Walter. And then Matthew Medit says, seriously, those chicks with talons for fingernails, how do they take care of their bums? They must stop at light brown.
Oh.
So I used to have long nails, and I wiped my ass just fine.
But they sharpen them to points now.
Right? They make them all talony. So I actually watched like something on a reality show about somebody doing that. They literally will wrap their whole entire hand in toilet paper.
So look at the referee. It's Sarah Logan.
Is a special guest referee. Oh, that's
so she has to take
she has
to take sides.
So it's all three of them.
It is the whole entire women's shield.
That's funny. Matthew Medit says it's Russian. Well, I don't know Russian. I apologize for my ignorance. So, my bad. So, Mom. My name is Daniel. Hello, Daniel.
Hi, Daniel.
Nice to see you in our chat, Daniel. Starlit Glimmer says, I feel way better with my new pick that I updated this morning. More sexier, more starlighter.
Yeah.
Get it? Starlighter. LOL. Well, good deal. I'm glad that you updated your pick to be sexier and more starlighter.
So Ruby just attacked her.
Well,
so here we go.
I mean, after that whole table flying woman thing.
So after Liv's rebranding, is she a better wrestler than Ruby was? Because Ruby should have been a champion when she left. The only reason I think she wasn't is the whole Ronda Rousey stuff.
True.
Because they kept talking to her. She's going to be a future champ. She's going to be a future champ.
True. They did.
And then Ronda Rousey showed up and became that, and the rest of the division kind of suffered, in my opinion. It might have been better for the women's division just because they had that start. They could do their own main events, their own pay-per-views.
Right.
Because of Ronda. But I think the other women suffered. Because they had to be in her shadow.
Yeah.
Kind of like the Brock Lesnar thing.
True. Colby says, Jeff is my all-time favorite, so I'm a definitely tune in tomorrow night for Backstage.
Yeah.
Good deal.
It should be exciting.
Rio,
I might actually watch that one.
Yeah?
Because I want to see when he's coming back.
Rio says, I think Sarah and Ruby gonna gang up on Liv, or she puts herself in the position. Right? We've got Janelle Jackson in the chat.
Janelle.
Hello, Janelle.
How you doing, boss?
Do you think Ruby Riott attacks Sarah Logan?
Yeah, that's what we're just kind of discussing.
I don't know. Right. Maybe.
I
guess she could.
I would see it more to
but
maybe.
She's like, I can't watch this. This is ridiculous. Like, what are you doing?
She's your friend.
You shouldn't do this. I can't believe you're doing this. She's like, oh my God.
Does Sarah have like a microphone in her back pocket?
She does. She has something in her back pocket.
So she's in contact with the back, so they might not even know.
What's going to happen or what's supposed to happen?
Oh, is her shoulder bugging her?
Oh, she's like, after you hit me over the table, you hurt my shoulder. Well, she had those surgeries, so I think that was the big thing. Didn't Luke say something about it? That when she came flying over the table, that Ruby got kind of hurt on her shoulder a little bit? I think Luke said that last week after it happened.
Well, we'd hope that she's not hurt.
Yeah, and we were hoping she wasn't hurt. So
that is a tag team match later on.
Raw tonight, Rey Mysterio, Humberto Carrillo versus Andrade and Angel Garza. Ooh, Zelina Vega happening.
And where is Aaron when we need him?
Saying
that Vince is racist. Because he'd be like, let's just put all the brown people in one match.
And then the Street Profits won the tag team titles.
That doesn't work, huh? It kind of stops that.
Oh, Vince knows racism. Sorry. Oh, jeez. So Luke said, so they are officially going to put Sarah on a side. I could do without that. Yeah, that's kind of dumb at this part. I don't know if they are. I mean, she kind of...
Why not just put all three of them back together and then just have them run roughshod on the whole division? They could be the tag team champions, just like the freaking New Day. It would just make more sense to me just to put the three of them together.
Oh.
Is she not going to Oh.
She's like, look, I'm wearing this. You can't do that.
Look at my top.
You have to listen.
1, 2. So close. Liv Morgan almost got 3 count.
She's like, well, you have to at least give her a fighting chance for crap's sake.
Well, she told her to break, and you break when you're in the corner. Is she going to do it to Liv?
Walter says the Riot Squad split up. Yeah, they did. And Daniel says, do you think Carmella attacks Bayley?
To start up another one? I just don't.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
So that was not on purpose. But Sarah's going to think it was. Ruby's like, get out of my way.
You're the ref. You're not supposed to be in the way anyways.
Refs should not get involved. And no, I don't see that happening because I think it's going to be Naomi somehow.
That does the whole Bayley thing?
Right.
Yeah. Matthew Meta says Ronda might come back at Mania. Yeah, we've heard quite a few rumors about Ronda coming back, but I just don't see her coming back anytime soon.
There again.
They're trying to have babies, and
If it's even remotely slightly a chance, it's going to happen because of money for the pay-per-view sales.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding.
Right.
Like I said, even a quick count by the referee. Sarah screwed over Liv.
Nope.
Or not Liv, sorry, Ruby.
Ruby. She screwed over Ruby. She's like, haha. So she did the quickest 3 count you could possibly do. And I don't think Ruby's happy about that. I think Ruby might attack both of them. Are you serious right now? Are you serious? Are you serious?
Oh, there it is. There's your sides, Luke.
So they all hate Ruby. Well,
no. Sarah took out Liv.
Like, I'm not taking any sides. I am my own woman. Thank you. Hear me roar.
Wow. She's like, independent.
She's like, look at me. I'm so amazing.
She's like, I'm the last one standing because I'm the referee.
That's too funny.
Where the hell are they going with that? A triple threat?
Larry's like, maybe the Riot Squad gets back together. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen now.
Triple threat.
Daniel says Humberto the new champion.
We hope so here pretty soon.
I hope so. I want to see him as the champion.
I do like Andrade.
I do. I have nothing against Andrade. I like him as a champion. He makes a very good bad guy. But I don't know what it is about Humberto Carrillo, but he is just like one of those guys. It's not his dimples.
Oh, it is too.
Oh my God. So everybody should love me.
She got one right there.
I have a dimple.
That's a hole.
That's amazing. Luke says.
Looks like Randy Orton's coming up.
Luke says yes. She even tweeted that she aggravated her shoulder in that table spot. Yeah, you would let us know that last week after it happened, like whenever we had our next show. Matthew Medit says Mysterio is hoeing to AEW, is going, or hoeing.
He likes to hoe out, so he's a pimp.
Mysterio is hoeing to AEW. I think he meant going, but hoeing is so much more fun.
Not everybody's going to end up in AEW. I have a hard time seeing that. They have so much young talent that a lot of people don't know. And if they get all these guys from WWE and they start using them over there, they're not going to have any talent.
Right.
That's exactly what WCW did. And then Vince just took their old talent that was up and coming and just took off with them.
Yep.
So sometimes it's not always the best to poach your opponent's talent.
Right, true.
Your competition's talent.
Daniel is hoping for Carmella as the new champion. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how that might play out at all, really. I just don't see Carmella being a champion anytime soon. Luke's like, I am okay with this, even though I love Liv.
Right.
I'm okay with it, too, because I didn't want him to be, like, taking sides or anything either. So it was like, haha, she got the 3 count, Liv got the thing. Then, she let Liv attack Ruby, and then she attacked Liv. So it's funny that Sarah was like, ha ha ha, and then left.
Right. So where's it going?
I don't know.
Like, what's the outcome of this? It just seems really weird.
I have no idea. Matthew Medit says, Bayley was laughing so hard at Naomi dancing for her entrance on SmackDown the other night. Naomi smokes herself before the match, shaking that booty all over the place. We have Blythe in the chat. Hey, Blythe. It says, for some reason, Sarah Logan reminds me of Shawn Michaels during the Attitude Era.
Maybe we can put a championship on her here pretty soon.
Matthew Medit says, Alberto looks like a Ken doll. LOL.
Alberto.
Are you talking about Humberto?
Yeah.
Humberto Carrillo? Colby says, Randy will try to attack Beth And then we hear, "You think you know me?"
You think you know me?
Walter Johnson says, "Randy Orton, do not hurt Beth tonight."
Yeah, I'm wondering if she's not going to get an RKO.
Matthew Medit said, "Going, LOL. I really enjoyed hoeing. Much better, Matthew. I think that sounds more like Rey Mysterio. You know, his hoeing abilities."
619.
Oh, ho.
It's either that or his pirate talk.
Right? Luke says, "If AEW takes all of WWE talent, then they will become what they said they hate about WWE." And Matthew said, "Exactly, Luke." Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't know if it's exactly, Luke, because WWE has all these short matches. They never put... Somehow they just embarrass the losers.
Mm-hmm.
AEW, they have guys that lose, but the matches last 15 minutes, and the loser doesn't look so bad.
Right. True.
Sorry.
And, you know, they do come out of it, you know, kind of like, not
the matches
buddies.
are all decent. Where WWE, you got good matches. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
You just have some that are just garbage, like the Aleister Black, AJ Styles thing.
Yeah, that was kind of a dumb way to take that. It just makes absolutely no sense. I mean, I get AJ Styles like picking on Aleister Black and them having a big feud or something like that. Did you know that Goldberg wins gold? Goldberg's Universal Championship victory at Super Showdown is the most liked photo on WWE's Instagram of all time.
What?
That is it's their most liked photo ever that they've ever done in their whole entire Instagram career. WWE couldn't do better than that. That's pretty fucking sad. Jesus, WWE, get your shit together. Walter's like, Randy Orton versus Edge WrestleMania.
That's happening.
And Matthew Medit says, "Yeah, sorry, that guy. Humberto Carrillo." Oh, Humberto. It's all right. Rio says, "RKO," and he's right. Matthew Medit says, "WWE has over 300 wrestlers on the roster. If you count Raw, NXT, and SmackDown."
They do.
Yeah, they do. And how many of them do they use? Not, maybe 10%?
If that, yeah. That's 30. So, yeah, right around 30.
Luke says, "I say exactly because they bring in all these stars, which takes away from the up-and-coming talent."
Yes.
Luke says, "Moxley and Jericho and all of them hate the part-timers. I'm bringing in stars that bury the new stars, yet bringing in WWE talent would do the same thing." It would. They would have to definitely pick and choose who they bring in. And it's okay to bring in older guys like Arn Anderson, for example, that don't wrestle. They're just there for moral support and a talking piece or whatever. That's perfect. That gets people interested also. I mean, because even though you're not watching them wrestle, you still get to see somebody that you watched wrestle and you're like, holy shit, that's so cool.
Yep.
It's
Totally
kind of
Blanchard.
like seeing Tony Schiavone as an announcer.
Right.
Or Jim Ross as an announcer. I mean, it was funny when that came on. You could just tell Travis was like a little kid and he was so giddy. Like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. These are the people I grew up listening to. Ah! I mean,
Tony Schiavone.
It just, you know, I mean,
his voice is game-changing.
Those kind of things, I think, work for them. And I think you're right. They couldn't flood with all the old talent from WWE who was like, well, I'm going to leave here and go somewhere else. And I'm going to pick this one. They would have to be very careful about who they pick and choose to do it.
And then Darby Allin's not on the roster anymore.
Right. Yeah. I mean,
Sammy Guevara's gone.
Yeah. Who are these people? We don't need them anymore. We have these guys. And it's like, man, now you're just becoming WWE in a different way. Walter said the AEW pay-per-view was good Saturday. Yeah, it really was. It was very good. Larry says, got a question.
Oh.
Will you guys be doing the Hall of Fame ceremony and NXT takeover during WrestleMania weekend?
Definitely not the Hall of Fame, and we'll see about the NXT show.
Is the NXT takeover that weekend
It'll
also?
Be Saturday.
We won't be able to do it Saturday. We have that UFC fight stuff.
Is there a big UFC fight that?
Oh, no, there isn't. Sorry, that's in April.
That is April. WrestleMania is April.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that it's the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view that's the same weekend.
Yeah.
Sorry. There's so many of them.
Yeah,
I can't keep track.
There's a possibility we will do that NXT takeover.
maybe.
It's really just going to depend on that Saturday and what's going on with stuff. It's hard to do the NXT takeovers on Saturday and then the rest and the big pay-per-views on the Sunday.
Yeah.
Just because of family stuff.
Yeah.
Because those big pay-per-views usually last like 7 hours.
Yeah.
With the pre-shows, because the pre-shows are 2 hours.
Yep.
And then the shows are sometimes up to 5.
Yeah. And sometimes I like to do other stuff in life.
Like look at her phone.
Hey, that is not necessarily true. But I do like to take the time to look at my phone, yes. Let's see. Randy Paula is in the chat. Hey, Randy says, who thinks Nicola Sturgeon is beautiful?
I don't know who that is.
Nicola Sturgeon? I don't know who that is either.
Put a link to her.
Matthew Meta says, that Darby match was really damn good and a show stealer.
It was. It was one of my best favorites of the whole night. I was sitting here debating on whether it was the best match of the whole night, and then I remembered that most of that match happened before the bell rang.
Jim Ross says, who mentions me? I did. I mentioned your name.
And I love Jim Ross. I love me some JR.
Randy says, P.S. Hey, Dr. Scotland. Randy's like, I am drunk. Okay, well, thank you for oversharing your information.
That's fine. He's brushing his teeth with a bottle of gin.
I think it's a bottle of Jack.
Bottle of Jack, sorry.
Colby says, I love Darby Allin's theme.
Ooh, that's up next.
It would seem like something I could see how, Colby, like his age group, if they were into wrestling, would like it. Shake your maracas.
Oh, shit.
So
we already had this. This has already happened.
But they want to know. Can we see what's in your cage? Oh, really?
Are we going to get to see what it is?
They all want to know. I don't think I'd really want to know at that point. And all your friends. Sure. He's going to show everybody.
Is it a honey badger?
It'd be great if it was a honey badger. Honey badgers are awesome.
It's something.
Is he getting something out of there?
Yeah.
Oh my God, are they not going to show us?
Well, no, we're going to see it.
It's a big fat spider. It's fucking hilarious. Oh my God.
What the? It's Aragog.
Oh my God. Seriously?
Oh my Lord.
Oh God.
It's a...
Holy crap.
It's like an electronics.
Oh my God. Oh, Jesus.
All that for that.
We've got Jigsaw in the chat. Hey, Jigsaw says, hey, is Edge back yet? No, but that Phoenix is coming out tonight.
I'm assuming that's going to probably close the show down, because up next we got Shayna Baszler, Kairi Sane.
Walter Johnson's letting Jim Ross, it's AEW's Good Wrestling. Randy Pillow says, no, leader in Scotland. She is an MP. Oh, okay. Had no idea she was a leader in Scotland. Interesting. Jigsaw's Edge back. Okay. Answer that. No. Not that we know of yet. Rio McLaughlin says, spider. And he is like, really? Wow, WWE shaking my head.
What?
Wow, a spider. Woo!
It's not even a real one.
Fucking terrifying.
It would have been cool if it was a big Goliath spider, like a real one.
Like a real one. And now that would have been hilarious. And it was like, I'm a real big spider. Matthew Meta says, Darby theme music sounds like Voodoo by Godsmack, and Dustin Rhodes comes out to a rendition of Green Day Brain Stew.
Right.
Yep. Walter Johnson's like, it's a spider, and all lowercase, so it's like really exciting. Colby's like, what the fuck? Matthew Meadows is like, what the fuck is happening? So we got to know what was in Eric Rowan's cage.
That he's carried around for a month and a half.
Mechanical spider.
It was, Aragog.
Was
Harry Potter.
It was a giant mechanical spider, and all of
No Way Jose.
No Way Jose's and his group of people ran away.
They all just took off.
They all ran away like it was the most scariest thing they'd ever seen in their lives.
So that's that. that's got to be the end of that, right?
Colby's like, a snake would have even been better. Like a real, like something real.
Anything.
Like
alive.
A skunk, for God's sakes.
A baby skunk.
A baby skunk would have been even better. Like a skunk, I could have been like, oh my God, that's hilarious. He had a skunk in there the whole time. You know, I mean, but a fake spider, come on. Seriously.
Like
I hope that wasn't real.
Fake.
I hope he's like, haha, this is not the real cage. Mwahaha. That would be funny, but that's probably not it. Walter's like, on Wednesday, I will be here for AEW chat, Travis.
AEW. I'm excited for it.
Walter doesn't
We get to
care
see the
if I'm
fallout.
here.
We get to see the fallout.
Walter Johnson. Meh.
Sensitive.
Like you either.
It's going to be exciting. The fallout just from the pay-per-view.
Matthew Menace is like, LOL, Vince is awesome. No, come on, dude. Seriously, Matthew. Seriously. That was lame.
I mean, seriously, like, what could it possibly be in a crate?
In the words of my generation, that was totally gay. Like, in the lame sense of gay.
I don't understand it.
Colby's like, Santino's Cobra sock would be better.
Anything.
Right? Like, freaking anything. Jesus.
They could have put the Fiend's mask in there.
Right?
That would have been pretty cool.
Buzzard in there. Maybe they could have put the bunny guy in there. I mean, my God, something. I mean, it would have been more hilarious if they would have done it that way. I don't know. I just...
Like, are we supposed to pretend it's real?
I guess.
Is that kind of where it's going?
I
Talk
don't
about
know.
PG era.
It's just so stupid. Yeah, I was hoping for, like Travis, I was hoping for a honey badger. Those things are awesome. Oh, it's okay, Walter. I'm just giving you a hard time, but I don't care. He apologized. Like, dude, I really don't care. Matthew Meta says, LOL, we needed that. Santino was a great wrestler. And Real's like, I'm so mad. LOL.
Oh, my Lord.
You can't be mad about it. You didn't know what it was.
All that for nothing.
That whole build-up for a spider.
Well, to lose twice to Aleister Black in basically squash matches.
And then here's a spider for you. Oh my God, that's amazing.
Fake, robotic, weird 1980s, what was that? Arachnophobia spider.
Right? Luke loved it. He's like, oh my God, that Rowan segment was so great. I don't think he's being sarcastic either. I think he really liked it.
That made me laugh.
It was funny. I can't say it wasn't funny, but Rio's like, it was a waste of time.
I haven't laughed like that since I was a little schoolgirl.
And Rio's like, that's what Mojo was running from? Well, they all ran away. Everybody ran away. No Way Jose ran away. All of his little people ran away. Like, all the people that he wrestled, ran away from it. It bit him multiple times.
Yeah, he was bloody.
I mean, he threw it and stuff. By then, it would have been dead. They're kind of delicate.
Crescentulas.
Yeah. Ginormous tarantulas, whatever those are. Fake tarantula. Colby says, I could just step on that. Why run away? And we have the local clown in the chat. Hey, local clown.
It's the local
says,
clown.
hi, am new. LOL.
Good deal. Make sure you subscribe. Hang out with us every Monday, Wednesday, and
I am
Friday.
glad that you are new.
I don't tell people subscribe very often. I should say.
Subscribe.
It's flashing. It's
Subscribe.
flashing right here below
Subscribe.
me.
Subscribe.
Okay,
Subscribe.
we get it.
Okay.
I don't want to scare them all.
Oh, Luke says, I like it because Rowan played his personality switch so well.
Right.
No, I'm not saying that it wasn't funny. I mean, it was great, but it was just kind of silly what it was.
Derek Rowan.
It's just crazy. Real's like, LOL. Larry's like, did you know that Rowan is part of Menza? What?
No.
What? What is
Go on
that?
with the phone. You Google
Oh,
stuff instead
you
of
guys
saying
can
what.
tell me. I'm not Googling. You told me I can't look at my phone.
You can look at it for.
You're not looking. You should look at your phone.
You can look at your phone for information.
Matthew says, isn't there an Andre the Giant Battle Royale at WrestleMania?
I would assume there is. Did they do it last year? I can't remember if they did it last year or not. For some reason, I think they didn't do it last year, but they might. They may have. Did they?
I'm pretty sure they did. Walter says Drew will win over Lesnar at WrestleMania. He's calling it now.
He's calling it now.
Matthew Mehta says, are you part of the band Clown Core?
Clown Core.
Local Clown says, hi, Luke. And Colby says, the fuck is Menza? See, I don't know what it is either. And he's a wrestling fan. He should know. Matthew Mehta says, I hope Brock wins. I appreciate the hell out of Drew, but Brock isn't ready to lose.
Yeah, I think Brock can hold his own without the title and still be a main event guy without the title on him.
Yeah, he could.
And they're going to need a main event champion over on SmackDown, so they could always go over there, too. They could always do a shake-up.
Oh. Colby says they did. Braun won it at WrestleMania 35. That's right, Braun did win it. Braun Strowman won it last year. That's right.
Oh. It was in the pre-show. I barely remember the pre-show.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I think they had 3 matches on the pre-show last year.
I don't know. I was cooking last year. I have no idea. Most of the time I'm making food, or I think there might have been children around.
That was that was half my problem, is I was babysitting.
There was children. Ugh. Ugh. Children.
I didn't want an access around the kids, and so.
Oh, children. Ugh. I'm kidding. Larry says Menza is for a group of people who have very high IQs.
Oh yeah.
I kind of remember something about that.
Yeah, they did his IQ thing for a while on how educated he was.
Oh, Rowan? Luke Rowan?
Yeah.
Or Eric Rowan, excuse me. I'm sorry. Eric Rowan. That's pretty cool. I wonder if you have to take tests or something, or be elite stuff or whatever.
Well, you have to get your IQ taken. That's a test.
Well, I understand that, but I mean,
you don't do other tests.
Is it whatchamacallit?
Candy bars?
The Guinness Book of World Records, and you have to
do it in front of them.
Do a whole bunch of stuff from people who are part of it. Oh, did Asuka hurt her arm?
Yeah, she's hurt. Now, is it storyline, or did she get hurt?
Oh, was this when she was doing the contract signing?
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Because she was supposed to wrestle Baszler tonight. That was what was advertised, and they changed it the last minute.
At WrestleMania, I don't know what she's saying. I know that part.
She says she's going to be wrestling at WrestleMania against Becky. But that's not happening.
They're laughing. They're so funny. La. They're hilarious. Matthew Mehta says Clown Core is a fun little band. Check them out. Local Clown says Ricochet getting buried in 2020. Oh my God, another Vince burial.
Why? There's no reason for it.
I don't know. It's just so dumb. We got Shayna Baszler coming out to yak at the Kabuki Warriors. She understands what they're saying, and they don't know what she's saying. And Kairi Sane's going to get her little bum beat.
Yeah, this isn't going to last very long.
I'm sad. I like Kairi Sane. And we've got Thor in the chat. Hey, Thor.
Hey, Thor. Good to see you in here.
Hey, guys. Long DQY today. Yeah.
How was your stuff over the weekend?
Was that all this weekend?
I thought he had something over the weekend.
Yes, he did. Walter says, okay, bye, guys. I'm going. Good chat. Travis and Dalitha. We can do trivia on Friday.
Yes.
Yeah.
He likes to go to bed.
Try to get into maybe he has to get up really early.
Well, I know. But our third hour is when we do our trivia most.
Yeah, usually, because it's so boring, the third hour. Ugh.
We got plenty of people in here tonight, so it could just go flow.
Rio's like, Asuka's English is getting better. Well, if she wouldn't yell, you might actually understand what she was saying sometimes.
So they started the second hour off with AJ Styles, Aleister Black. They started the third hour off with Baszler
and Kairi Sane.
Yeah, Baszler.
Matthew Medit says, I thought that Triple H using a sledgehammer was stupid. He works a shovel better, as evident with all the talent he has buried. A Starlight Glimmer is this is what Kairi looks like, and then it's a laughing emoji.
Right? She's laughing.
That's funny. Thor says, I got my phone stolen today. What the fuck? What in the good Lord
that
is
is
wrong
like
with
the
people?
worst thing. Did you have a panic attack?
Like, seriously, what is wrong with
No,
people?
I'm not kidding. They say that losing your phone or having it stolen is the exact same feeling as a panic attack.
Yeah, I could see that. Like when you misplace your phone and you don't know where it is, you kind of get that little bit of a feeling.
Right,
like,
because it's
oh my
more
God,
than
it's
just
gone.
a telephone now.
It
right?
has
You've
all your
got
stuff
contacts.
on it,
Like
people's
seriously,
numbers.
I don't even know if I'd be able to get a hold of anybody. I always think I'm going to leave my phone in somebody's car, and then I don't even know their number to call them to get my phone back.
Yeah.
It's like, what? Why don't you write it down? Oh, it's fine. I won't lose it.
That's funny. Local Clown says Ricochet needs to be a champion on Raw. He was North American champion 1 point in NXT.
He's a great face. He's one of the best faces in the company. Him and Alberto Carrillo.
Kairi Sane just like tripped Shayna Baszler. And then smacking her own butt.
Baszler's like, why would you?
Kairi Sane.
Why are you smacking your ass in front of me?
I don't think Shayna really like.
Here it goes.
Kairi Sane's kind of like, ha ha ha, I'm a jokester. And Shayna Baszler's like, what in the
They've
good
wrestled many
Lord?
times down in NXT.
Oh, I'm sure. It's just funny though. It's just like, what in the good Lord are you doing? It's funny. She cracks me up.
So they do have some experience together, so they can go off pretty well.
Matthew
tonight.
Meta says thunder from the heavens for Thor, and Thor says yesterday that show was great. Now Friday is next.
Yes.
That's right, Friday.
And Friday's the one that we get to see.
Yes. Matthew Meta says later, Walter, Wednesday.
That would tear every knee ligament I've
Starlight
ever
Glimmer
had.
says after all this time, it was a fake spider. Really?
Yes. It really happened.
Thor said, yes, I did, but everything is solved, and that's all. I don't want to share too much.
That's all right.
Totally understandable. If it was solved, it must be somebody you knew.
Right. Or
Which
a coworker
is really
or something,
sad.
which is just sucky.
Yeah, so that's.
I think she just dislocated her kneecap.
Oh, poor
Shayna Baszler
Kairi
just working on her
Sane.
body.
Oh, poor girl.
Trying to do some joint damage here.
Luke said, me and my lady just got our brand new Galaxy S20 Pluses, and holy crap, they are freaking amazing. They do everything, and their cameras are great.
You know, I was looking into it because I was like, maybe I'll do that for my next phone.
But they're like $1,400.
Where I'm at, there's no
reason to get it.
5 towers anyways. So
dumb.
It'll be a while before it even makes sense.
You might as well just wait a year and then get one.
Right, and then they'll be, $700 or something.
Yeah, right? But congratulations on your guys' new
Yeah,
phones.
no, that's awesome.
I hope that the 5G over there is way better. Matthew says phones are about $1,000 these days. It's crazy how much we depend on them.
Yep.
Losing a wallet is almost easier to deal with.
Yeah.
Right?
With money and cards, where you're like, well, I can call and cancel them.
Well,
you can't call and cancel your
that,
phone.
and most of the time, do anybody keep cards in their wallets anymore? Don't you just put it all on your phone and then pay with your phone?
Oh, you can do that too, but no, I still use cards.
And everybody's going to be like, I'm going to put a chip in myself and then I can just wave my hand at shit. Weirdos.
Yeah, that's the mark of the beast.
Local Clown Super Showdown was so bad.
Oh,
like, as
not
in
a fan.
good?
No, I'm sure that's bad.
Or like it was bad. Like, blech.
Are you not a fan that they put the title on Goldberg?
Is that why? Are you upset? Are you mad? Are you mad? Lee is drunk, so I don't know. Are you mad?
Wait, Clown's not mad. It was Randy that was mad. Drunk.
Oh, is it Randy? Oh.
Right.
Oh, yeah, sorry. There's a lot of drunk people happening, I guess. I'm just making everybody drunk. You're all drunk. You're all just
Look
drunk
at her
people.
just twisting that ankle around. That's disgusting. Human body isn't supposed to turn that way.
Oh, poor Kairi Sane. I feel
no,
bad
she's
for
gonna
her.
stomp on it.
Matthew
She's
Meadows
gonna
says,
stomp on it.
Of course she is.
She's gonna stomp on it.
Oh. Oh, they're on her little toes.
Blech.
Matthew Meadows says S20 is their new 5G Samsung, right? Yes.
Yes.
Matthew Meadows says, Thor, I'm glad you got it sorted out. Right? Me too.
Yeah, Samsung didn't want to do the 11, so they just skipped to 20.
Rio's like,
So is the next one going to be the 30?
No, they could just start with the 20s. They're like, we just wanted to one-up Apple. They're like, we're tired of being in the same like line as Apple, so fuck it. We're going with
Kind of like
20.
Xbox. You get Xbox 360, Xbox One. Like, wait, what?
What's the next
Here
Xbox?
she comes.
Oh. Becky's like, I'm coming out.
She's looking good in jeans.
She's got her little pants on with her mustard colored weird coat.
She looked like a diva of days of old. Got her big old Hollywood glasses on.
She's like, here's my sunglasses.
Kairi gets thrown out to the floor. Baszler walks over, completely distracted.
I'm distracted.
You are too?
I'm completely distracted.
Oh, and then we have to go to commercial. Why not?
Oh, why not? During the most exciting part of the whole thing. Luke said we got ours with a $700 rebate and then another 30% off. And believe it or not, we have 5G already over here. Not surprising. Not really. I mean, I'm not really that surprised in that area. Let's see. Luke said yes, Matthew. Luke said we got the top of the line model with over 1.8 terabyte hard drive space. So basically the $1,400 ones.
1.8 terabytes?
Hard drive space.
What's you?
It's like a little computer.
It's like a big computer.
You don't even need a computer anymore. You just
What's the processor?
Yeah, what is the processor in it? Rio's like, damn. Luke Clown's like, Goldberg was a good Universal Champion, but in 2020, it's the worst.
Right.
That doesn't surprise me any.
And yeah, because now he's won the Universal Championship twice.
Yeah.
Because before it was on Raw, and he won it over there, and then he won it on SmackDown. I was thinking that he had won both belts, but he still hasn't won the WWE one.
Huh. Wow. Rio says, I knew it, the man. And Matthew says, I think I have 5G in Albuquerque. All the big main cities, like big cities, will have it.
Right, and they have to have towers like every single kilometer or whatever.
And that's why they'll probably only have it in the cities, and maybe slowly over time they might spread it out into outer areas.
Well, they got to figure out how to get the signal stronger further away.
Yeah.
But as of right now, they can only get the signal so far.
So basically, it's awesome, but not awesome.
It's awesome if you're in it.
Yeah.
It's the equivalent of watching, like right now on 4G, you can watch one 1080p high definition movie. It's the equivalent of being able to watch, was it 200 4K movies?
Yep.
On 5G. It's 5 gigs a second.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous speed.
Yep. Luke said, Local Clown said, then Xbox X Series is next.
Oh, is that where they're going?
Okay. Xbox One, Xbox X. It's weird.
Well, whatever.
Looks, I don't know, right, Matthew? The base model is over 500 gigs. Zoe Trent is in the chat. Hey, Zoe. Nice to see you in the chat. Says, Gangsta Becky Lynch is back.
Yeah.
Matthew Medit says, I need a new phone. My S8 is toast. Yeah. I know somebody else who has a S8 that's toast.
It's a 7.
Yours is a 7?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, that's
It's
right.
a 7 active because I don't want to upgrade it. But now it's broken.
Now you have to.
No, I don't. It's still fine. I just can't take it out the hot tub with me.
You threw it.
I tossed it
onto
the grass, and it missed and hit the concrete, and it broke.
He threw it. He threw it. He threw it. Mm-hmm.
It's been through worse. It just happened to hit a lucky thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like if it had landed normal.
You call that lucky?
Well, lucky for the break, not lucky for me.
Luke said the hard drive is so big because the camera does everything in 1080 HD or higher. You know, it really sucks because there's a lot of platforms that you get into, like apps and stuff, that don't
want that big.
Can't function or support that big. So, I mean, that's great, but it has to have the ability to go lower. That's ridiculous. I mean,
well, maybe it can be adjusted.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It has to have an adjustment to go lower.
So did Becky leave, or is she sitting ringside? Is she on microphone?
I'm not sure. They didn't show where she's at right now. So either she came out.
She could be just up on with the announcers, because the announcers are up on the stage.
Kairi Sane got back in the thing, and she's taking care of Shayna.
Yeah, she's on.
Oh, she's up there.
Got a crown. She's got the king's crown on.
She's got the king's crown. That's funny.
Awesome.
She's like, well, I've got my crown, and I've got
looking like Elton John hanging out with the queen.
My big old glasses with rhinestones all over
That's what I'm saying. She's looking like Elton John.
And my mustard-colored fuzzy coat, and my rhinestone necklace.
I think the title is getting
She's
to
a
her.
rhinestone cowgirl.
Rhinestone Queen. So Kairi Sane's still keeping up with Baszler here.
Mm-hmm. Zoe Trent says, she's back in my hood. Larry said, let's have another trivia question. Next commercial break, I'll do one.
Yeah, we might as well.
Yeah. Luke said, and it can play videos in 4K. Well, I would hope so. If it didn't, I would be very disappointed.
You know, as long as you have the data and everything to support it, it'd be awesome.
Yeah. Local Clown says he needs to stay retired, and he has been WWE champion, I think. Yeah, wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, back in the day, like when him and Brock Lesnar were wrestling like years and years and years ago, like 2001, 2002.
Kobe's like, why would you even throw your phone?
It's an active, so it's like bulletproof, so they say. And I was tossing it onto the grass.
He threw it.
I tossed it onto the grass, and it hit the sidewalk. It went further than I thought, and it hit the sidewalk. And then I didn't even believe that it was broken. I was like, it won't be broken, because it's the active. I've dropped it before.
Yeah, but that's dropping it, not throwing it.
I didn't throw it.
Yes, you did.
It was a toss.
He threw it in frustration.
I didn't go, this is a throw.
Anger.
This is a toss.
Matthew Meta says, in 2022, the 5G will be available everywhere. Dude, I've checked my phone seriously hard a few times, and it's all right. The glass was breaking almost right out of the box. Matthew Meta says, King
Spear.
Corbin. No, it's not King Corbin. It's King Becky. She's actually wearing like the King Lawler's crown. Like
yeah, Jerry
Lawler's like crown thing. Colby's like, Becky Hill turn? ?
Becky's kind of always been the heel /
kind of like,
she's a Randy Orton type.
Yeah.
Kairi Sane just tapped out. She just typed out.
She tapped out. She's in a hold, and now Shayna's just throwing her around like a rag doll.
Because she is.
Because she's tiny in her own way.
She looks like she just ate some black licorice.
She has that mouth guard in all the time. I don't know why she has to have a mouth guard, but I guess it's her mouth fetish thing she's got going on. Who knows? Luke says, after you take the pic or video, you can then set it lower. The phone comes with conversion software. Okay. But the idea of the phone was to be able to do Ultra HD content. Yeah. Makes sense with the 5G stuff and everything. Local Clown says, Becky Lynch needs to turn heel.
She's going after... Becky's going to come down and save her, right?
Well, Asuka can't do anything because she's broken. Unless she's faking it.
Yeah, here she comes.
She's playing possum.
She's trying to take off all of her diva stuff.
Oh, she's like, I took her out again and threw her down.
Because Asuka can't help because of her broken arm.
Right? She got a broken arm.
Becky couldn't even get her microphone off.
She's like, I can't get away from the microphone.
It's stuck on her.
You
can see
stuck
it's
on
stuck
me.
on the back of her neck.
We've got Humberto Carrillo and Rey Mysterio in the back talking to...
Kelly?
Kelly?
I don't know what her name is.
Kelly? Rachel? Becky?
Maybe.
Jennifer?
The blonde in the back.
Not Toasty Marshmallow.
She's SmackDown.
Or Charlie.
Caruso. That's why I said the blonde.
Yeah, whoever she is, nobody knows. Matthew Meta says, ballistic cases are the best. Ballistic cases.
Yeah. Well, my glass is supposed to be the Gorilla Glass. It's not supposed to break.
Colby's like, never throw your phone in the first place.
I get it.
Right? Matthew Meta says, puppies. Like as in boobs?
It's the first phone that I've broken.
Matthew Meta says, I want the new Razor.
Oh, one that folds open.
Matthew,
is that real?
Yes.
I didn't know it was actually real.
Yeah. Matthew Meta says, Kurt Angle used a mouth guard because he is yours and my Olympic hero.
Yeah, he's our hero. You suck. You suck.
Local Clown says, Becky Lynch is the Deadpool of the WWE, and also Shayna wears a mouth guard because she has an MMA background.
Right.
Well, I understand that she has an MMA background, but it's just funny that she's like, that's part of my outfit.
Cesaro wears it because his teeth got broken.
Cesaro has to wear it because he has posts in the front of his mouth now, and they probably have to be protected. Majorly protected.
That was so brutal and gross when he did that.
I know. I still have the picture on my phone.
Do you?
When you sent it to me, yeah. I was like, ew. Poor guy. He's like, I'll have a lisp.
I thought for succotash.
Oh, suffering succotash. Old suffering succotash. So this match is happening right now.
Rey Mysterio. It's not happening yet.
Rey Mysterio and Humberto Carrillo. What shirt is he wearing? Latino Heat. Viva la Plaza.
Latino Heat.
His shirt that he's wearing.
Yeah.
Who is that on his shirt? Is it him?
No.
Who is it? Guerrero?
Yep. Eddie Guerrero.
Oh my god.
Latino
I
Heat.
know somebody. That's terrifying. Somebody shoot me. Local Clown says, I watched that moment live. I was like, poor Swiss Superman.
Oh my
right?
gosh.
That was horrible.
Makes my teeth hurt right now.
Right? Real's like, I like that Eddie shirt. Right after I was like, who is that on there? Matthew Medit says, wasn't it Shannon Moore that got hit with the ladder and shattered his nose?
Yeah. It was disgusting. You know, John Cena got his nose busted
who,
by Seth Rollins.
Died?
Why are we?
Like 2 of them.
Well, 1.
2 of them basically died in the ring almost. No, the other one died too.
Not then.
He did too. Didn't he like die right there in the ring?
No, he died later in the
Oh, he was basically dead though. No.
Rey Mysterio killed the guy.
No, Matthew. It was Morrison's partner in M&M against the Hardys. It wasn't Shannon Moore. It was somebody else. Rio's like, yes, it was him. And Luke's like, no, it wasn't. Then who was it? Colby says, no, it was Joey Mercury.
Oh,
there
Joey
you go.
Mercury.
Colby and Luke, Joey Mercury. Now everybody knows the answer.
Selena.
Oh my God, is he wearing blue? Oh, what a loser face.
Hey, she's coming back out with him. I thought
Well,
she might
of course
come
she
out with
is.
both.
No. She's going to go back to...
Andrade.
She's loyal. Angel Garza can come out by himself. Out by himself. Local Clown says, my teeth are hurting when talking about that moment. LOL.
Right, yeah.
Right?
I'm like covering mine up. I'm like,
I'm
fine.
No, it's all right. By the way, oh, thanks, Luke. Johnny Nitro and the other guy. What's his name?
Johnny Nitro.
Real's like, yeah, gee, Joey. My mother says, I love this chat. Larry says, speaking of terrible accidents in the ring, I was at WCW Live event, and it was the night that Fit Finley got seriously injured.
Huh.
What happened
Yeah, I don't remember what happened to him back in those days.
His elbow go the wrong way.
Worst injury I seen there was Sid Vicious when he came off the top rope and busted his leg in his boot.
God, Travis showed me a video the other day about a guy. It was like a UFC kind of fight.
Oh, yeah, MMA.
Oh, my God.
It wasn't the UFC. It was the other one. Bellador or whatever. Bellator.
His elbow went the wrong way.
He fell and his arm was literally backwards.
What? I was like, why are you showing me this? And then I laughed because it's funny. Matthew Meta says, smash that like button. Yeah, smash it.
Smash it. Elbow drop it.
Oh, Local Clown said, Miz in 2008 is the best Goofy character then.
Oh.
I love the Miz all the time.
Who's this?
Oh, it's some
he's
lady.
getting some loving.
He always gets love from the ladies. He's a funny guy.
She's like hugs him and then he's wet, so she's like wiping it.
She's like,
did you see her?
She just barely touched him.
Well, she went full first and then she backed off because he was wet.
Well, of course, he's all slimy.
Slimy?
Well, I'm not meaning like a slimy slug or anything.
Andrade, we get him
I'm
back.
I'm talking about whatever he greased himself up with before he came out. Water or whatnot that they do.
Right.
Andrade's like, oh no.
Baby oil.
Humberto Carrillo's
Nobody can grab them.
Come on.
Nobody can hold them. There's no
They're like
moves.
little stuck pigs running around. Matthew Meta says, Fit Finley has always been my favorite. Sid broke his leg on the massive chest of the big bad booty daddy.
He broke his leg? I don't remember him breaking his leg.
Ew.
I mean, Sid broke his leg, but I don't remember Fit Finley breaking his leg. I'll have to look that. Not look it up to prove you wrong. I just want to see it. I like watching injuries.
Local clowns like Hornswoggle is the best. Where is he now?
He's probably under the ring. That's where he was last WrestleMania.
I think he just lives there.
Wasn't he involved in the women's Royal Rumble?
What he was chasing? He was chasing somebody. Somebody was out there.
Was that the Royal Rumble or WrestleMania?
Wasn't it Zelina Vega?
Yeah.
It was Zelina Vega, and he was like stalking her a little bit. Kind of, it was really weird and funny. And he came out, and she like ran away from him. I'm pretty sure it was Zelina that was who it was with.
Was it Mania?
I don't remember.
Did they have Did they have a Andre the Giant Battle Royal for Mania? They did. They had a women's Battle Royal for Mania.
Did they? I don't remember if it was the last one or the one before. Anyways, Larry says, I was sitting in the front row and Fit was wrestling against Brian Knobbs from the Nasty Boys, and Knobbs put Finley through a table and it cut a major vein in the back of his leg.
Oh.
Matthew Medits is like, Sid broke his leg on the massive chest of the big bad booty daddy. Fit didn't. Sorry about the confusion. Oh, okay. Like, what? Local clowns like, spoiler, WrestleMania 36, Hornswoggle will return.
Right.
Right? We're calling it right now.
To chase Zelina.
And if it happens, local clown gets all the credit of the Hornswoggle return.
So are they putting them as a tag team here? Is that why Andrade's going to be dropping the title pretty soon? Because they've got the same pants on.
I don't know.
They're not exactly the same.
They're probably just color coordinating tonight. And in all reality, I guess...
Alberto should have told Ray to wear some red pants. Look at that flying headbutt.
Is it maybe just their way of kind of making him like, hey, we're transitioning Angel Garza back out and just putting him straight back in NXT where he has been? You know, but we want to make sure everybody's like, all right, we're going to do this. All right, there you go. But, you know, and all the way, Angel's not very serious about this because he hasn't ripped his pants off yet. He has to literally rip his pants off first.
When he goes into second gear.
And Larry is like, yes, blood went everywhere. Well, if he hit a major artery vein, then yes, blood would go everywhere.
Here they go.
He's going to rip off his pants. Oh, my God, gross.
Oh, he didn't get him all the way off.
Oh, he's going to help him with his pants.
Humberto Carrillo.
Humberto got his pants.
Stole his pants.
And he kicked Andrade out, and
Rey Mysterio
got him with whatever that was.
Hurricane Rana.
That. Or Hurricane
Rana.
Got Andrade. Ray's like, get back in there.
Carrillo is as athletic as anybody else in the business.
He is. He's very good. All right.
She's going to do...
Trivia question. Ready? Trivia. Okay, here it is. Who became the first person to defeat The Undertaker at WrestleMania 30? Everybody should get the answer to this one.
Oh my gosh, is that real?
Yeah, it's real.
Nobody gets that wrong. Garrett.
Nobody should get it wrong. It's very easy. And everybody guessed right. Matthew Medits guessed trivia, but I'm guessing he knows the answer. Do you want to throw yours into the card too, Matthew, before I say what the answer is? I'm pretty sure everybody got it. Everyone answered so fast. Matthew's like, broccoli. I like broccoli. That sounds like a really good answer, but it's not broccoli. It is Brock Lesnar. Everybody knew that. Even I could have told you that answer, and I don't know much about wrestling. All right. Next trivia question. Hopefully it's not as easy, and it's more difficult for you all. All right. Who holds the record as of April 2014 for the longest United States Championship reign of 523 days?
And the record was set in 2014?
As of April 2014. Matthew is guessing CM Punk. Rio is guessing CM Punk. Local Clown's guessing John Cena because he buries people. Glenn Hunt's guessing CM Punk. And Luke wants me to repeat. Here's the question again. Who holds the record as of April 2014 for the longest United States championship reign of 523 days. Let's see. Larry's guessing John Cena. Glenn's guessing CM Punk. I'll wait for Luke because I repeated the question for Luke.
And for people that don't know the history of it, it's a WCW belt. Or the Intercontinental Championship's a WWF belt.
Right. Local Cloud says, I honestly don't know this, but you did guess John Cena, so we'll go with that.
I haven't heard me talking to myself.
He probably heard ya. Maybe. A little. All right, Luke. You got an answer? Don't you be looking it up on your new fancy phone. If I'm correct, it should be Ambrose. Ooh, everybody. Did you guess? Do you want me to know what your answer is? Yes. So everybody in the chat got it wrong. That is incorrect. Nobody got it right, but Travis did get it right. The answer is Lex Luger. Because the number 2 on the list is Ravishing Rick Rude with 419 days.
Yeah, Lex Luger had it forever at the end of the 80s.
Yeah.
But it doesn't count that I got it, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Because I don't say
like,
my
that's
answers.
old. Yeah, that's why some of these trivia questions are fun, because they kind of are old. All right, and we're back with the match. That question took almost the whole time.
Andrade. Looks like Humberto Carrillo's in there with him.
Yeah.
Humberto's trying to get the hot tab to Rey Mysterio.
Zelina's like, you get your butt over there and you
Rey's
do something.
reaching. You can't reach through the ropes.
I think she might be like talking to Angel. Like, get your ass up there. You loser face.
Carrillo outside. This is usually where he gets cheated.
There it is.
Oh, God, he fell inside that apron.
He did.
I think he broke it. See it come off the end over there?
He did. Ouch. His face is hurt. He's got owie face. He's like, my face is broken.
It's because he came down on his face.
Zelina Vega in her pink hooker boots. Like, literally.
Dare.
They are literally pink hooker boots.
She can't even walk in them. They make her walk bow-legged. It's either that or Aleister Black.
Oh.
Come on.
That's funny. Maybe she got a good last name. I don't know. Rio said that's old, LOL. And Luke said, now I'm looking it up, and it says Ambrose has it over 315 days. Local Clown said, what's your review on WWE 2K20? We've never played it.
Don't own that one. I just know there was a lot of glitches in it, and I was told
and they're funny as shit.
And I was told not to buy it.
Yeah, we were told not to get it. Larry says, poor Lex is in a wheelchair now. Why am I not? At least he's not dead. Glenna says, Chamber Elimination this Sunday pay-per-view. Watch.
What is it?
The Elimination Chamber pay-per-view.
This Sunday we'll be doing that live.
We will be. Luke said 351 days to be exact. I thought I saw this on a WWE Network trivia show.
Yeah. 300 days is big, but not 5.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Luger had it forever.
523 days.
They kept it for well over a year, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
A year and a half.
Matthew Meta says the Shield didn't show up till 2016.
So I had the Honky Tonk Man first, and then I was like, wait a second. That's the Intercontinental Championship.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure he's the number 1 overall in the Intercontinental.
Because you'd have to go back for how long the United States Championship has been around. And you'd have to go back to not just WWE, but WWF, which is the same thing.
No.
Right? WCW?
It would have been WCW's belt.
So WCW's belt.
And then it would have went back to NWA. That's when Lex first came up. He was like Rookie of the Year in 86 or 87.
Okay. So, I mean, if you go, but you'd have to go by the belt name itself. Like, you'd have to track where the United States Championship title was.
Right.
During all that
1,
time.
2, and 3.
Oh, Ray
Andrade
almost
kicks
had
out.
him. Oh.
Did you see her? She's like,
oh no. Woo! He almost laughed. I was so sad for a second. Oh.
She's like, panic attack.
Local clown said, it's so bad and a waste of money. Okay, well, good thing we didn't get it then. Matthew Medit says, No Mercy in 64, the best wrestling video game ever. Luke says, I'm just reading what I'm seeing. I know, and that's good. You
those old wrestling video games were awesome. I was looking at some from like 1991. Oh my lord, I wanted to play it so bad on the Nintendo or whatever it was on.
Right?
Maybe it was the Sega. I don't know what it was.
N64.
I don't know if that would have been out yet.
Matthew Medit says, I totally lied. 2012, the Shield showed up. Larry says, Harley Race was the first U.S. champion.
Harley Race was a superstar stud.
I have no idea.
He main evented the first Starrcade.
Right?
And he was the champion, if I remember right. And then Ric Flair beat it. The name of that first Starrcade is called Flair for the Gold.
Oh, well, there you go.
Something like that. They literally named the pay-per-view before he even won it.
That's crazy. They're like, we know he's going to win. So we're going to name it after him. What? Rio says, Andrade is bleeding. I didn't notice he was bleeding, but I will look for it when we come back. Local Clown says, Chris Jericho is the longest Intercontinental Champion, Le Champion.
Is he?
I don't know. I've never looked that up.
I figured
either.
It would be the Honky Tonk Man.
Luke says, Luger holds the record under the WWF belt, but Ambrose holds the WWE record. Matthew Medit says they debuted in November 2012 at Survivor Series. Damn, time flies.
Yeah, it was a while
when
ago.
The Shield debuted.
I remember watching all their ages because they were all like in their 20s, and I was like, these guys are going to be good for a long time. And
right.
Roman Reigns has had the title maybe a couple times, Seth a few times, but it's like when Brock came back, it kind of took away their title reigns.
Luke's like, I had to look up the separate belts. I don't know. I would think that the United States Championship belt was been around forever, and I don't think that they overlapped with places.
It was one belt.
That it went
They did
anywhere.
try to unify it at one time. It was kind of weird.
Yeah.
Like in the 2000s. But they got rid of that pretty quick.
That's crazy. Local Clown says Chris Jericho has held the Intercontinental Championship for a whole year before. Larry says Jericho won the IC title 9 times. Glenn Hunt says the WWE draft after WrestleMania 36, AEW and SmackDown, Friday Night Raw.
You think they're going to redraft?
Yeah, I think it'd be weird, Glenn, if they redrafted. I mean, at this point, it just seems strange, especially with them being on. Yeah, I could see a shakeup, but with them being on separate places.
Brock loses the title, goes to SmackDown, and then gets the championship over there from Reigns,
right,
or something.
Right. Matthew Medit says Tonk Man is the greatest Intercontinental Champion ever.
Yeah, I thought he had it the longest of any, so I didn't even. I don't know, but yeah,
I don't know either.
He's awesome.
I know nothing.
And I'm pretty sure he ended up losing it to the Ultimate Warrior.
Right. Right. Want to do another trivia question?
Yeah.
Trivia question. All right. We'll do another trivia question since it's commercial. Ready? Everybody? Listen with your ears. Here we go. The first inductee into the WWE Hall of Fame class of 2014, which superstar died in April 2014, one day after appearing on Raw?
Everybody's going to get this one.
Everybody should get it.
That was that long ago already?
Yeah, isn't that crazy? I remember that happening, and it was like, what the?
It was perfect timing.
It was like crazy.
It was like, okay.
And he looked so well. That was what just was shitty about it. He looked good. It was crazy. All right. Yep, Matthew Medit's piped in with Ultimate Warrior, Local Clown Ultimate Warrior, Larry Ultimate Warrior, Luke Ultimate Warrior, and Glenn Hunt Ultimate Warrior. Yes, it was the Ultimate Warrior.
I didn't even write it down because she knew I knew it.
Yeah. Yeah, it was really sad. It was horrible because he looked so well. I mean, he looked really good at that ceremony, and it was like a crazy surprise when it happened. Like the next day, you're just like, what the fuck? No, really? It was insane. It was crazy. Definitely sad times on that one. Definitely sad.
619.
Matthew Meta said he made peace before he passed. And local clown. I cried when Ultimate Warrior died.
Angel.
Oh no! What's he doing? Tying him up in the thing? Is he gonna kick him?
There it is.
Oh, kneeing him into his kidneys.
Piss and blood. 1, 2, and Ray kicks out. Zelina has a meltdown.
Zelina is having her tantrums.
Ray going up top.
Luke's like, you could tell on Raw he was struggling. He was slurring and so red-faced.
Bam.
Local Clown said he's one of my favorite wrestlers of all time.
Oh, absolutely.
Right? Larry said he didn't look well at Raw.
I remember him beating Hulk Hogan in a fair match in Hogan's prime.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, what? I was pissed, but I was fine with it. Because I did like the Ultimate Warrior. But that always got me. I was like, what? He gorilla pressed Hulk Hogan above his head. I'm like, what? You're not strong enough to do that.
That's funny.
Andrade. Zelina doing it back. She's like, oh, I can shimmy.
Matthew said, Luke, yeah, it's almost like he knew it was going to happen. Rio said, I think Zelina cares for Garza more than Andrade.
Starting trouble.
Matthew Metis was like, Edge versus Orton at
Snap
Mania.
suplex after snap suplex.
Know.
So, you know whose thing this is? Eddie
Brock?
Guerrero.
Oh, Eddie Guerrero.
And so he's doing it to Ray.
Oh, I see. Because he was wearing his shirt. Or wearing a shirt with his face on it when he came out.
Oh. 1, 2. Andrade kick
Ooh.
out. Pretty quick kick out.
Berto's like, 2?
Berto's like, how's that only a 2?
No, only 2.
Look at this drop kick. Look at the height.
That's crazy. He's a crazy little high flyer there.
He is.
He's like,
one of the best in the business.
Again.
When's Vince going to bury him like Ricochet? That's just such horse shit. I think Vince will like him a little bit better because he's a little bit bigger and he's strong. Like, he's built too.
Right.
And flies. So he's kind of got it all. I look at him as like a total package.
Right.
Not Lex Luger. That was Lex Luger's nickname in the total package. But we're speaking of it, so why not? Here we go. Oh, Humberto's in trouble.
Luke says the speculation now is he knew something was wrong Monday morning but refused to get checked out in order to give his Raw speech. When he got to the hotel after, he immediately collapsed. You know, I guess I didn't really think he looked bad. I thought maybe he was just emotional. I didn't really chalk it up to his health. When I saw
he's going to get a double 619.
Oh, is he going to get it though?
Oh, yeah.
Is it going to happen?
Yeah.
Oh, he did it.
Look at Humberto.
Ray's crazy. He killed a guy.
Look at Humberto. He's ready.
Yeah, take him out. Ray's like, I got Angel out of the way.
Here he goes.
Humberto's like, I'm going to climb up here. I'm going to take 10 minutes to do it, but I'm going to do it.
No, here he goes.
Wee, pacha, gotcha.
It is. Count to 10. 1, 2, 3. And he just beat the champion.
Humberto Carrillo. Woo! Yay. Humberto and Ray won. Zelina doesn't look happy about it.
My card looks funny because it looks like we've had a shit ton of matches, but 3 of them were Aleister Black.
Oh, yeah. Anyways, we have Salmon in the chat.
Hey, Salmon.
We haven't seen you for a while.
How are you doing?
Like, Blue Forze's Sam says, hi, guys. It's me, Salmon. What's up?
How you been doing?
He's all excited. He wants an Edge versus Orton thing. Larry says, did you guys know that Zelina Vega's dad was in the Twin Towers at 9/11?
No, did not know that. That's
did not know
terrible.
that her father was in there. Did he pass away during that time?
Did he get out,
was
or
he
did he
a survivor?
Terrible strife.
Yeah. Rio's like, good match, yeah. I like these matches with Humberto Carrillo. Usually they're really good.
I want to see him wrestle Ricochet.
Yeah, that'd be kind of interesting.
They're burying Ricochet, so don't make him a heel, though, please. Like WWE.
Humberto?
No.
Oh,
well, either of
Ricochet?
them. I mean, Humberto I could see being a heel eventually, but...
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I could. Yeah, that'd be really weird.
There's Beth Phoenix.
Miss Beth. Miss
the
Beth.
Glamazon.
She looks upset. She looks like she's
something
crying.
in her eye.
She's like, I don't know what to do with myself. Local counts that Orton versus Edge will be uncensored match at Mania. Matthew Meta says, Eddie Guerrero was such an inspiration. All of the Radicals were my favorite wrestlers at the time.
And there was a lot of them.
Starlight Glimmer was excited about that double 619. Yeah.
Who would it be?
I don't know. Matthew Meta says, Beth Phoenix should be next. Yes.
That's coming up.
Matthew's like, Sam, you're on point with Edge versus Orton.
Literally 20 minutes left.
And Salmon doesn't understand why. Orton, why? Well, I was like, no, he died in the Twin Towers. That's really sad.
Oh,
that sucks.
Horrible.
And Salmon says, why do you think Orton did it? To cause
legend
contention.
Killer. He's a legend killer. It's kind of his thing. He hears voices in his head.
Yep.
I mean, that's all I got.
That's hilarious. What a weird thing. Rio says, you think you know me? Randy voice. And Matthew Medit says, Orton did it because he can.
And there you go.
And a local clown's like, Matt Riddle versus Brock Lesnar needs to happen at Mania 37. Whatever, Brock Lesnar versus Matt Riddle needs to happen in an dark alleyway where Matt Riddle is broken and left in a dumpster.
You don't not a Matt Riddle fan, are you?
I don't know. I just think he's a jackass.
Huh.
I don't know. He just kind of
You like him and his tag team partner?
He talks big. And
the Bruiserweight?
I don't think he's going to be able to cash that check.
Well, wrestling is a bunch of propaganda.
I get it, but
it's to set up
it's
things.
Just silly.
Brock had a talk with him.
I just think it's really silly. It's just kind of it just seems like a dumb thing for him to like try to set up, I guess. It just seems kind of stupid. Anyway, Salma says, but why Edge? His brother really? Man, I was so pissed that I stopped watching Raw after that happened. Aww.
Yeah.
Can't do that because you don't know what's going to happen next.
Well, nothing.
We don't know.
Edge hasn't been there since.
Right.
And now he's back. Now that Edge's wife's there. It's because Edge might show up tonight.
I don't think that he's broken.
There's only 4 weeks left, right? Or whatever. I don't have my calendar, but
I don't either.
It's either 4 or 5 weeks left of Mania.
Yes. Luke says, I love how Orton's character is basically a main villain from Criminal Minds. He's schizophrenic and commits assaults on society just because he can. I think it's just because he is Randy Orton.
Yeah. I love how Randy Orton's character plays out. Because he'll beat up a heel.
Beats up a nice guy.
Anytime.
Beats up a hill. He don't care. He's like, I'm not your friend.
Like a hill could be out there. He'll just RKO him
or in the words that Rio likes to say, or whomever has been saying it, you don't know me. Local clown. You don't know me.
You ain't know me.
You ain't know me. And local clown is like, Pete Dunne will turn
this
on
Sunday,
Matt Riddle. He's hoping for it.
Elimination Chamber. They're doing it again.
Happening. They're
Tag Team Championship rematch. Elimination Chamber. Street Profits. Seth Rollins. Buddy Murphy.
They really want
Aleister
their
Black.
stuff back. Who's he going to be? Oh,
AJ Styles. Elimination Chamber.
Ooh, no disqualification match. Ooh.
Huh. That sets up for AJ again.
Yeah. Because he could just...
Unless The Undertaker shows up to streamline it right into WrestleMania.
That's a true thing that could happen completely.
I figured they would hold off on that until after Mania and pick that up. Because that's main event stuff.
Larry says, Matt Riddle wrestles barefoot like Kevin Von Erich did.
Yeah.
His
Texas Tornado.
His athlete's foot all over the place.
Oh, stop. Oh, my Lord.
Hey, I can have an opinion also.
That's not an opinion.
What it is.
An opinion
I have an
is
opinion that he has athlete's foot. That's my opinion. He may not have it. I'm not a doctor. I don't know his medical history. I'm just saying that if he does not wear shoes in the shower, he most likely has athlete's foot. And since he likes to go around without shoes a lot, there's a possibility he is an athlete foot.
All right, here we go. Miss Beth.
We've got Beth Phoenix out here. The Glamazon. Oh, she's excited for the time she's been given.
This
oh my
is
God.
Beth Edge. I don't know. They don't really have last names.
Oh, it's a medical update. That's good to know.
Here comes Randy.
Randy's going to make sure she can't talk about it, though, because we don't want her to.
She is super emotional.
Matthew Meadows says Orton is the wild card. Looks like Black versus Styles will be the scene-stealing match.
And it'll be in the middle, and it's
just
irritates
dumb.
the crap out of me.
Matthew Meadows says Black and Taker teaming up against the OC. I'm telling you, that would be good stuff. Luke says that has been shot. Rumor, Matthew. That's been a hot rumor, Matthew. Local Clown says if Kenny Omega debut in Royal Rumble in 2021, I will be shocked like when AJ Styles return in 2026 to Royal Rumble. I don't think Kenny Omega is going to be going to the WWE.
Omega's going anywhere anytime soon.
I think he's okay with where he's at.
And he's getting money.
There's no way that they're like going to just bury him. I mean, all of a sudden, Real's like, RKO.
Oh, he ain't getting buried. He's going to be champion.
Salmon says, I'm waiting for WrestleMania, Edge versus Orton, and especially Goldberg versus Roman. Starlight Glimmer is like, Beth, get out of there because Randy Orton's coming down. She might get the RKO. Matthew is like, Glamazon is going to get an RKO and a chair shot.
I don't see the chair, but I do see RKO.
Matthew Meditz is like, I started that rumor, Luke.
But Vince does not like
funny.
the women to get touched by the men. You just never see it.
Maybe he's changing his mind.
Well, she's such a top athlete that it would be okay, I think.
She could handle it.
Right.
You're saying she's a big girl and she's got her big girl panties on,
right.
So she could handle it.
I could see Nia Jax getting in there with the men. You know what I mean? Like, and that's happened.
Salmon says spear versus spear, right? That's probably going to happen. Local Clown says Kenny Omega will be a great AEW
he wants
champion.
a hug. Oh, she won't even hug him.
She's like, no, you hurt my honey bunny.
It's flat out disrespect.
I don't like. Somebody has a Canadian flag in the audience.
Edge, you think you know me?
You think you know me? You think you...
He's like, at least
handshake?
a handshake? The olive branch is extended?
She's like, what in the good Lord? She's like, do you really think that this is appropriate? Do you think this is appropriate? And Colby's like, Beth's gonna die. Whatever. Randy Orton's gonna die. Could you imagine if Beth beat the crap out of him?
Oh, she's calling him names even. I feel like he went out of his way to apologize.
I think he did. I think he feels really bad about what he did in his own way. I don't think he likes being called a son of a bitch either. He looks very hurt by that. He's like, I don't have a mic, so I can't really talk to you, so I need one. I'm going to stand over here in the corner. It's like, you go right ahead.
Oh, shit.
I'm just going to sit here. You do your thing.
Go ahead.
Continue. This is disrespectful. Ooh, he needs to hear something. Ooh.
All right, here we go.
She needs her husband? Is that what she said?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She's here as a wife. Now she's here as a mother.
I don't think he cares. He doesn't look like he's entertained by this at all.
Oh, he's getting down.
He's like, this is boring. I'm so bored I'm dead. That's how I feel right now.
You got to let it play out.
Oh my God. If she's going to talk. Why do we have
You're
to
being impatient.
Why do we have to see this like all walking around and
because it's drama.
pausing?
It's good TV.
Oh my God, no, it's not. Oh, certainty.
It's a
He's
certainty
never
Edge
gonna
will never
wrestle
wrestle
again.
again. But
is it?
But after what he does to Beth, Edge will. That's my guess.
Yes, it's gonna happen. He's gonna do something to her.
Here. He's going to say why he did it. Here you go. We get to find out why.
I want to hear it. He's telling us a story. Oh. Wow, that's a long time ago. 21 years ago. Ooh.
A big fan.
Who?
Huh. Woo! Ooh. Edge is the one.
Oh, beaming with pride.
All right, we're watching Randy Orton, Beth Phoenix.
Yeah, he's telling her his life story.
I don't want to have too much dead time.
Ooh. Everybody wants something to happen. Something's got to happen because we have 9 minutes left.
Right? There's plenty of time.
It's got to happen. Can't just have talking, telling us stories. He'll never forget it. Not usually, Matthew. They don't go beyond 11:05.
Here and there.
Sometimes, but lately they really haven't. They kind of did.
They're tightening it up.
But they usually haven't been lately. Local clown saying that Randy's going to do what he did to Edge to Beth. You think?
I can see it just to get Edge to do something, to retaliate.
Right?
Your wings melted. It's Epidus or Edidus. Anyways, whatever his name is.
Yeah, that guy. So is that the reason why he did it?
Right, so he'd go back
home
family.
To his family and his kids. Right now we've got Randy Orton telling Beth his life story, I guess.
We're getting a long recap.
Well, we're getting
Just kidding.
Recap, but
she's
it's not
basically
really
in tears.
A recap. She's crying. She's funny. Ooh. Luna is like, Beth is like Stephanie from 2009.
Are you saying she's hot?
Matthew's like, I like my beer like I like my violence. Domestic. Larry's like, Beth will kick Randy between the legs. Local class says Beth Phoenix will retire a chair wrapped around her neck and hits her with an RKO. And Rio wants to know where Christian is. Local clown said, if I debut at WWE,
balling almost now.
Right? I will fight Randy Orton and retire him for good. By the way, I pressed the send button there on accident. Right? Matthew Meditz is like, Randy is awesome. I'm going to hurt Edge so he can be home.
Early retirement again.
Glenn Hunt's like, RKO Randy Orton, Beth Phoenix, ring right now, leaving. He's like, I did it to save him. I did it for his own good. That sounds like domestic violence to me. Randy's an abuser.
It's her fault.
Ooh, Harry Boom is back.
Hey, Harry.
Promise is kept. Sweet.
Cash in. See? It's your fault, Beth.
It's your fault, Beth. It's all your fault.
You're an enabler.
Ooh. Okay.
It's all out of love, and Beth's an enabler. Isn't it always the woman's fault? That's kind of how these go.
I think so. Oh, now they're clapping. They're like, Randy, you did good. They're all turning on Beth like she's a bad person. You're such a bad wife. You don't love him.
They're like, strip her and beat her with a cane.
Oh, it's funny. Real's like, LOL, Randy. Matthew Bettis says, this is the longest Randy has ever talked. He usually can't remember his lines.
Oh my God, he loves Edge and his girls more than she ever could.
Oh, that's really sweet.
Tell that to the mom.
She's like, I gave birth to them, but I don't love them.
Not as much as Randy.
Right? He loves them more. Looks like, I swear, if we get Randy versus Beth in a match, I'm not sure how I'll feel.
Oh, no.
Oh, God. Slap! Well, you knew that was coming.
Okay, she assaulted him. He threw the mic.
He's mad as a hornet now. She slapped the poo-poo out of him.
She's leaning forward.
He's leaning forward. She's going forward. She's getting herself squared up.
He's squaring up to her.
It can happen.
If it is, he would turn to leave. It wouldn't be like a straight on.
I don't know.
Well, you know he ain't gonna slap her. But
Matthew,
will he RKO her? The crowd's chanting RKO.
Matthew agreed with you. Yes, it is always a woman's fault.
Oh, he called her a bitch. Oh,
she kicked him in
there it is!
Oh, the RKO happened!
RKO, it happened!
Oh, Randy RKO'd Beth. Oh, my God!
She kicked him, so he RKO'd him.
She kicked him right in the gut. It happened, so
we've seen it. Now, is he going to turn around and get her? Because he's almost to the top. There it is.
Colby's like, remember my prediction earlier?
Yeah. Oh, no. Refs are going down there. He's still leaving.
He's leaving. We got like a minute left.
There's 2 minutes left, so is he going to come back out?
Everybody is, everybody's dumbstruck.
Wow.
That guy in the audience with his thing on is hilarious. It cracks me up. He's like, I got my belt.
There's a yellow
I've got my belt around my neck,
See the
and
yellow
I've got
hair
my
right
belt.
in the center. That's it?
Well,
I figure he might come back and do something.
I guess that's all she wrote.
Natalia just ran down, I think.
Randy
Yeah, that
Orton
is
the
Natalia,
son of a
isn't
bitch.
it?
Oh, probably.
And R-Truth.
Yeah. Randy Orton is the son of a bitch. She deserved it. I'm just kidding. I don't know. Oh, my goodness sakes. Oh. Harry says, him more than he is willing to do the same, which is kind of gay, not gonna lie.
And there it is. What everybody expected. I was calling it, but I was so nervous about calling it.
Right? Totally.
He just does not like women getting hit, but
Looks like, plus if they go that route, they are trying to be like Impact. So I guess they're like being like Impact a little bit. Harry said, let's break down what Randy said. I love Edge more than you ever could. Well, if Beth and Edge have 2 kids, that must mean Beth loves Edge enough for him to put his thing inside her. If Randy loves him more than he is willing to do the same, which is kind of gay, not gonna lie. That's funny.
is that Devon? Devon Dudley's in the ring.
All right. They're
Devon,
like, oh my
get the
gosh.
tables.
Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? They're like, oh my gosh, we need to know if she's okay. Are you okay? Like, I can't get down on the ground. I have to stand up, be a weirdo with my anything. Rey Mysterio's out there.
Rey's got her feet. He's going to do CPR the old-fashioned way, like on Dumb and Dumber.
And 2 and 3.
She's waking up.
That's funny. All right, now they're just showing some stuff. Colby was like, remember my prediction earlier? And Rio's like, chair. And Local Clown's like, chair, chair, chair. Luna was like, RKO.
Well, they've already kind of went over a little bit. So
Matthew Meddett's like, you deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve it.
She slapped him. He called her a bitch. She kicks him, and then he just RKOs her.
Yes, he was not happy with that. He's like, don't kick me. Local Clown's like, Randy Orton, why? Randy, in 2020, you can't RKO a woman. Whatever. They want to be with the men. They want to be like treated like the men. RKO their asses all the way to here and Timbuktu.
And she's still getting up. All rights reserved. It looks like we're at the end.
Yeah.
The next big thing up next.
On the WWE Network.
WWE Network.
Rio's like, a good ending, giving it a 4 out of 10. Colby's like, Devin Dudley's down there? And Matthew's like, Devin, testify with R-Truth shall set you free.
Yeah, Devon Dudley was down
That's
there.
funny. I mean, that was probably the only thing that might not have been predictable. Looks like this was way too predictable. A boring ending to a good Raw. Rio said, Randy should have punt her. And then it's like, oh snap, I just realized that was Devon.
Devon, get the table.
That was probably the only part of the whole ending that was not predictable, was Devon showing up.
Well, he didn't show up as a wrestler. He's like,
I know he didn't show up as a wrestler,
suit.
but still, he came down. Nobody else would have predicted that would happen, right?
Right.
Little Clown says at 10:10, it was better than I expected. Harry says, well, I will be here Wednesday. Have a good one, and I will see you guys then, hopefully.
Yeah.
We'll probably be here, I'm sure. Unless our house burns down. But we'll be here.
What the hell?
You're the one that told me I was going to get sick. So I might as well throw out that too.
I don't believe in that stuff.
Exactly. Let's see. Colby says Batista started with Devon as Deacon Batista.
Deacon Batista.
Oh, that's funny. All right. Later, Harry. Have a good night. We'll see you
All right,
Wednesday.
everybody. We are going to call it a night also.
Right.
We will be here Wednesday, 8 o'clock Eastern. What is that? Like 5 o'clock Pacific?
Yeah. Harry's like, Duluth's planning to burn the house down. Run, Travis.
I know.
Starlight Glimmer, where is Bubba? I don't know. Who is Bubba?
It's part of tech team.
Oh, okay. Matthew Meta says, Elimination Chamber, Raw, and SmackDown out just one brand. What?
No,
Is
it'll be
Elimination
both.
Chamber, Raw, and SmackDown out just one brand? It's both of them.
It'll be both
It'll
brands.
be both brands. Usually the pay-per-views are. Luke Clown says, good night, everyone. Hope enjoy your good night. Good night, all. Luke says, night. Rio says, later. And Larry says, yes, I need to go too. Good night, everyone.
All right,
everybody.
Everybody have a good night, and we will see you on Wednesday. And make sure that you're here
For AEW.
for AEW. If you don't like AEW, we do some NXT.
Little bit.
So be here anyways. Chat it up with us, and we will talk to you Wednesday. Have a good night, and thank you for
Bye-bye.
watching Wrestling Gap. Bye.